really are taking it up a notch.
Yeah.
That's the thing that they got you. So
It's up. Each team has 1 point.
oh,
Slide.
workers! 10 workers go down.
I like the idea. That is a very saturated mineral line. Oh, but it hits the overlord.
Overlord. Oh.
Alright, there we go.
Yes! I've been practicing with those for the last week.
He's got his medication on hand. Oh, but he gets surrounded.
Oh, and he question marks him.
Oh.
BM's his friend. I like it. It's always fun when you play your friend.
Does he have another blink? Very nice. Very nice. Bruce does have enough to really take on this army. He just needs to blink on top of it. Finish off those cyclones.
Yeah, looks like he's mostly defensive looking. Oh, there
Yep,
we go.
there we
There
go.
we go.
There's the
One.
snipe. Got in the way of this. Very nice. Storm kills it.
He's gonna be it. GG's. Oh,
Yeah, going straight for the workers. Huge economic damage. 24 workers going down.
Oh no, that's a bad storm. That he walked through all the Protoss units got stormed there. Very few
They are going to be taking on the 2-time world champion Sarah. He has come in with guns ablaze. That is currently 30 units. We have the GG.
Pull it up!
Minnesota Barcraft, FSL team, manages to get a 2v. A very good try overall. These didn't work. You know? Oh, you're not.
To a 2-0 victory over GG Izzy. GG's call.
7-10, multiply there. We have the GG. Alright, great.
Oh wow, thank you for subscribing. Storm and FSL, thank you for your support.
We are live.
Hey everybody, and hello to my pals from PSIOPGaming and from PulledTheBoys. This is the FSL, and we are going to have an exciting evening of competition, followed by an exciting morning of competition tomorrow. We're going to be putting these 2 teams together. There will be similarly skilled players from each team trying to get 1 or 2 points, and then seeing which one manages to take him out first.
Yeah, it's
neutrophil. Yep, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say it's a rematch of last season's final, so very good matchup we have here today in last season's final, and expected 10-8, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, both teams are very, very close in skill.
Yep. Brand new season this time around, so we will see where the stones fall. I don't even know what that means, but when you see stones falling, you will know it.
Yeah.
Alright, so neutrophil, you've got a couple new additions to your team here and there. Are you think you'll be able to get things off to a little bit hotter of a start this time, or is it more fun if you start from behind and then just roll your way through everyone afterwards?
Well, it's certainly more fun to roll later on, but I think we have a very good squad. We've already been practicing this for this first match, and I think we're going to have a good debut.
Alright, wonderful. Now I forgot, JMPZ, NuKLeO, which one of you is the captain, or is it just not a question?
NuKLeO is the captain. I am the co-captain.
Alright. And which one of the other players is the skipper?
We're gonna say NuKLeO. He does all the behind the scenes
wow,
stuff.
bunch of
and
roles,
gets
huh?
everything done. But looking at the lineups here, this is our team, meaning NuKLeO and me. But he's the captain. Oh, we gotta update that. I should be the second C. But playing tonight, we have Crankytoast, very good Terran player. Lanix, we will see him tomorrow. Windshadow will be opening today. We also have Clem. Valkyrie, new player, BeantheBard. Medic Jr., new player. Both of them just drafted this season. Mazel, I'm hoping we can get him back. I know his computer's a little messed up. Aruz, very good Protoss. Hurtin' Time, myself. Lighthood, who we still haven't seen. I'm not sure if he's playing this season. And Nuke.
Well, there you go. Alright, and KJ, I'm trying to get you into party right now. Anyway,
And,
alright, and
PulledTheBoys.
neutrophil, did you want to highlight anyone that's new to your team?
Well, today, one of our new players is InfestorX, so that'll be exciting to see his debut. I got a chance to talk with him a couple weeks ago to talk about the league. That was really exciting. We have Darkblade playing tomorrow, and yeah.
Yep, InfestorX, when we started talking, we couldn't stop talking. So he goes way back when it comes to StarCraft, and he's just very passionate about it. And for anyone watching is going to be in for a treat, because he definitely goes all out as far as where he does the streaming from.
Oh, I didn't realize he was a streamer. I'll have to make sure I get his stuff added. But that is the matchup I'm looking forward to tomorrow, is Medic JR against Darkblade, because I believe they are the top 2 rated players in the league at the moment. Maybe
Medic
top
Jr.
5.
apparently just made it to GM again.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's been there before, very briefly, he likes to point out. But
if you climb Mount Everest and you're only up there for a second, you still climb Mount Everest, all right? So
Yeah,
Yep.
in terms of the lineup, technically Dark Menace is still highest rated in our league.
Okay.
Just based on prior stats.
That
Darkblade
makes
and
sense.
Medic JR are newer, but I would call both of them very strong contenders, and a pretty even split between the races involved as well.
Indeed,
so
and
Protoss
Dark Menace
Terran.
Dark Menace just so happens to be on my team, so we're going to be trying to get him in there. A very busy guy, though.
yeah, and this
All
is
right.
the lineup for tonight. So looks
Absolutely.
like,
So let's actually get the players for the first match in. It's going to be MvonLipwig and Windshadow.
wow, if you guys are a fan of ZVP, you're gonna get a triple dose of it to start. If you guys are a fan of ZVP, you're gonna get a triple dose of it to start.
All right. And yeah, someone's got their speakers on or something in the background.
Yeah, I heard-
welcome
I heard myself
Windshadow,
doing that.
welcome MvonLipwig.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Yep. We have a beautiful new season ahead of us, and you guys are part of it.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, indeed. So I just want to give the captains a chance to ask your players a couple things, and maybe just go over a couple highlights from the last week as you've been preparing.
Yeah, so on Lipwig, I've seen you practicing with a couple of our teammates. I guess just high level, is there anything that you were thinking of changing from last season?
Not sure I did any Hive play last season. I'd like to get a little bit of that mixed in this season.
Okay.
What's your favorite Hive unit?
I would love to get some Broodlords, but I think the meta says I should be going workers more often.
I definitely had people on my team telling me, "Why did you morph Brood Warlords?" I don't know. Because they're big.
Yeah. Free units. They're always great if you can keep them alive. The issue is keeping them alive.
There's the crux of it.
And Windshadow, I think you've been playing in FSL for a few seasons at this point. I think I've seen you improve a lot since you've joined. I think you've become a lot more confident as a Protoss player, leaning right into the tech and stuff like that. Have you been prepping a lot for this particular match?
Yeah, well, I've got a couple ideas. We'll see how well they go. Some old, some new, but we'll see.
And for those who are wondering, this is still on the current patch. We are not PTRing anyone right now. Not just yet, anyway.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, Windshadow was the Code B champion in our individual championship.
No pressure now. No pressure.
Wait, did you guys play in that individual championship?
Yeah, he beat me.
Yeah, you guys did get to play, so a nice little rematch from the individual championship.
Vengeance.
We will see.
Alrighty, I'm going to separate you into your own little lobbies, and we are going to get started in just a moment.
Good luck, have fun.
Indeed.
Thanks.
Alright, getting ready to roll right now.
Alright, Hyper Turtle, who you got? Who you think's going to take this matchup?
Let's see, it's PVZ. I don't know, how's Windshadow as far as energy overcharge goes? I think that could be a nice ace in the hole.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He explained what he wants to do in Game 1, and then he said he will pivot from there based on what the opponent does, so I kind of have a little bit of a background on what he might be trying this game, but we will see if he's able to execute that plan, because the game of StarCraft is all about adjusting on the fly, for sure.
Yep, especially for Zerg. I'm very curious how close to the meta these two are going to be going. Alright, away we go, because in the upper left, we have our blue, Zerg, and he is
MvonLipwig.
And he is representing the team of
PulledTheBoys.
Go for it.
Yeah.
And he is... representing the team of...
Windshadow.
Yeah, I was just watching some GSL and State and Tasteless were going on and on about how every time during the intro, for the first time in quite a few GSLs, they're actually kind of stopping and saying the player's name as the camera goes around, and they were included on that, so they kept having to, oh, yeah, so they're saying the players' names right now.
I gotcha. Alright,
they used to use a computer voice to announce the
They were bringing that up. It's like, yeah, before they'd stop, they'd put the camera on there and this computer voice would do them. This time, then they've got new casters, and the casters are the ones saying it, so yeah, we're just trying to keep up.
Okay. Looking at the start here, nothing too, I guess, cheesy going on. Protoss getting his wall up. He's got one gas right now. Probably about to take a second. So, MvonLipwig already got the second hatch on the way. Yep, so pretty standard at the moment.
Oh, JMPZ, I didn't know you could see the future.
Yeah, I actually specialize in predicting what happened 3 seconds ago.
Ooh.
I too am quite good at that.
Alright, looks like 3 sets of lings on the way. I know I got a lot of slack for this when I was playing. If you make 3 sets of lings early on, I was always told only make 2 sets, but better to be safe than sorry.
It depends what you're going to do with them, it depends what you see your opponents doing, and that's why that Scouting Overlord is such a big deal.
Yeah, he's gonna lose the probe, and hey, free kill. And he only saw 2 lings, so he did not see the extra 4 up in the base, but we see the starport on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the same time, 6 lings aren't necessarily much of a threat unless they all get into the... they get through the wall, all at the same time. So I'm curious why he chose to hide those other ones, and what he's gonna do with them exactly.
Maybe just keeping them spread out. He might have had one too many pairs of adepts shade into his base. You never know. A lot of this is based on experience and what they've got on their minds at the moment.
True, and they have data on each other because them playing in the individual championship, and that was less, I would say, like maybe a month, 2 months ago. So, yeah. That's 5 overlords on the production tab. MvonLipwig is supply blocked at the moment, but when those pop out, he will never be supply blocked again.
Yeah, this is really interesting, starting out with the Phoenix. I mean, Oracles tend to be favored the most, maybe Void Rays. Oh, wait, no.
Phoenix into
Alright,
Oracle.
Phoenix followed by Oracle.
Yeah, I wish he flipped that around. He will get to chase away this Overlord, but I think there's really only 1 Overlord in position right now for him to get with that. And he does have a Link spotter.
Yeah.
And I mean, potentially, he could pick up a Zertli and then set it down again.
Oh, true. This might make MvonLipwig's already got the spine crawlers on the way. So, spore crawlers.
Spore crawlers.
Spore crawlers.
Yep,
and already a
4-minute mark.
Yep. Yeah.
A bit of a
Oh, there's the energy recharge.
Yeah, a bit of an overinvestment in defense, though. 3 spore crawlers for only a couple bases, and in response to 1 Phoenix, I think might be a little much, but at least he won't be losing a lot of workers for sure.
Yep, and now that the game has started, I can say that Windshadow's idea was to go for Phoenix. I know he told me that before. He would like to try some Phoenix play here, so we'll see how this works out. And that spine crawler's not really in position, but
yeah,
now it is.
A little bit back.
I like the lift, but he doesn't really get many of the drones. He needs to get out of there with that.
Interrupts a fair amount of mining time, but yeah, it just sort of disables a queen for a little bit.
And also protects the queen from the Oracle.
Yeah, true.
This queen,
it's a double-edged sword.
Chasing that away.
Or a double-edged shield, kind of.
I like what MvonLipwig's done here, because he's got lings at every base, so he knows that there is no third. He's got lings at every one of these bases. And the one thing I always harp on is spend your money, and MvonLipwig is definitely doing that.
Alright.
I wonder if
now.
I wonder if MvonLipwig knows exactly how much air he's up against, because there are a lot of Phoenixes being made. This is actually double Phoenix production.
Yeah.
And he's only shown a couple of them, so it is possible that Windshadow can still catch him by surprise here.
Yeah, he's really supply blocked at the moment, though, and he only made 1 pylon, and he's got 1,300 minerals. I would like to just see him drop like 5 or 6 pylons in his main base. Just throw them everywhere.
And there he goes. He's gonna need to add on more production as well, given the fact that he's getting a 3rd base online.
Yeah, true. He's only
Well,
got the
upgrades
2
are coming
base.
along. We've got ranged attack for Zerg, and we have air attack for Protoss, so odds are, yes, it's not just going to be Phoenixes. Probably going to be moving on to fancier units as the game goes on.
And MvonLipwig sees this. He's got perfect vision around the map with these lings. His overlords are back, but he definitely put the spotter lings out. He's going to see all of this coming. And I think he's going to push out. Yeah, looks like he's pushing out. Oh, here we go with some lifts. Gonna find a lot of drones here.
Oh, and a Queen Chew. He's got the firepower for it now.
He's got enough to pick up the rest of these queens too.
No. A lot of overlords as well.
Yep.
But he's attacking a 3rd at the same time.
Yep. Well, yeah, MvonLipwig is trying to do some counter damage. Those lings cannot reach the Phoenixes.
Yeah.
Nor can the roaches.
Yeah. Slow zealots, but he does have a battery here. He is gonna clean up a lot of this though.
MvonLipwig is supply blocked.
Oh, he's gonna be supply blocked for days. This is 3 more overlords that's gonna go down.
Yeah.
And that Oracle's doing his best.
lot of
This is
economic
turning into
damage
a
being
really
done on
scrappy
both
game.
sides of the map right now. But
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like Windshadow's having trouble cleaning up those roaches.
He's got so much money to spend. He doesn't have anything.
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean
production tab.
that Oracle's gonna take a pretty long time to take out every one of them. Phoenix is still staying on that side for now. No, it looks like they are heading home to defend.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to save that base, unfortunately, but he did a lot of damage. They can stock
Yeah,
on the
well-
units. He is up in workers, but down in bases.
Yep.
And yeah, all these
Adding
roaches-
several gateways now, and the Templar Archive.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the production coming online. I would like to see him double drop next to just drop 2 at the same time, but obviously hard to do when you're trying to attack at the same time.
So far, MvonLipwig not mine at all from the natural, or maybe there's just one there.
Yeah. This game has turned into a very scrappy game.
Yeah, well, you talked about how important it is to try to adjust for what's going on.
Yep, there's another queen go down, but yeah, he's got all of these floors here, and another queen's gonna get lifted, and here come the Lings again.
Yep, Hydra's on the way as well. Definitely, they stand up pretty well against Phoenixes.
The Lings do not get in, but they might get in
they
now.
are. Yeah,
do
they
get
are
in.
getting in.
This is gonna be some damage. Oh, a lot of
Who the
warpins
hell-
though. Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna be able to
yeah.
shut these Lings down. How long on
That
charge?
charge is not complete yet.
Almost.
Yeah, we're seeing both of them struggling a little bit to spend their energy as far as the macro abilities go.
Yeah, but to be honest, Windshadow's got a massive bank, and with all this production coming online, he's going to be able to produce a lot. And looking at the drone count, it's only at 44, so MvonLipwig definitely hurting on the drones. And
We'll
if
see
he
how
can
he
find
does.
these Hydras with these Phoenixes, this is going to be very rough.
Yep, if he can pick them off before there's enough of them.
Here he comes, he's going to find them too. Does he pick them up? Does he see? Oh!
Oop, oop.
Just
Few
saying
free
no.
shots.
No thank you. I'm just going to ride past.
Uh,
He's got 18 zealots though, and they got legs. They're gonna get on top of this army.
they got legs, they know how to use them.
Yeah, they got speed, and yeah, he's gonna be able to pick all this up. If Windshadow starts picking up these units, he's gonna be able to clean them all up. I'm very worried for MvonLipwig here. If Windshadow just goes across the map right now, it's going to be very hard for MvonLipwig to hold.
Macro
Very good
before
supply
micro
lead.
JMPZ. It looks like he's
Always.
adding a bunch of production structures before he really commits to an attack. Those zealots are moving towards the natural, maybe towards the third now.
And those spore crawlers are not going to mean anything to those zealots. There is an occasional spine crawler. Oh, about half of them just getting lured into those roaches and hydras, but they are gradually picking them up.
Yep, and then here goes the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Killing the Overlords coming out. Very good multi-pronged by Windshadow here. Just shutting down the economy over and over with these Phoenixes.
I mean, at this point, it's not multi-prong anymore. The zealots are all dead, but the Phoenixes definitely making themselves useful with their...
Oh, they need to run.
And possibly maybe he's asking if there is a desynchronization between the game audio and the video.
I'm not
We might need to check on that.
sure.
Ooh.
No, I hear
They
it
really-
correctly. He needs to get
yeah.
his units together.
Oh, man. Those Hydras were able to pick
They're gonna
off
be able to
those
clean up this
zealots.
fourth base, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's making a bunch of Archons here, but he needs to get them out. Like, he's just letting the fourth go down. He could have defended this.
And once they are out, he has to get them within range of those Hydras before the Hydras do enough focus fire.
Yeah, I wonder if he knows about the other base. I don't believe he does, but yeah, this is going to be probably a bad idea. Yeah, run away.
Yeah. Well, once Storm is completed, it is very, very close.
Yeah, and this is going to be very hard for MvonLipwig to hold if these units get out on the map. And it looks like Windshadow's starting to push. He's got the money, he can just make a bunch more units. There they come. 11 zealots on the production tab. Once those get added in, it's going to be a lot more scary if they get into this ball. And here they come.
Yep. Banelin Nest is on the way, but that's going to take a while before it's ready.
Yeah, and Windshadow's getting himself in between the two bases. Let's
I
see
like
the
this
storms.
round.
But he's left his High Templars out to dry. Okay, they get back to the Archons. Let's see the storms. Yeah. Oh, beautiful storm. This is very rough.
Potential flank from the Zealots at the top, but it looks like they're going right for the economy instead.
Yep, but they're gonna eventually find these Hydras, and yeah, I think this is the beginning of the end for MvonLipwig, looking at the supply.
25 workers down, 30 workers down.
Yeah, that was a very painful Archon shot.
Yeah, these Lings are trying their best, but...
And we have the GG! MvonLipwig puts 1 on the scoreboard for PulledTheBoys.
Wait. No. Windshadow won.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
I was like, wait, Windshadow left? What happened?
Windshadow puts 1 on the scoreboard for PSIOPGaming.
There we go.
Alright, I got there eventually.
Windshadow looks incredibly locked in right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a little nervous for him at one point in that game.
You can't even tell that he won that game.
Yeah.
Just from his expression.
Yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of fist bumps and we get a lot of, excitement, but yeah. That was definitely very well played by Windshadow that game. He definitely did the build he said he wanted to do and was able to keep it going.
Alright, KJ, we need you available again so we can create the next lobby.
And I believe... was that was MvonLipwig's map pick, so it'll be Windshadow's map pick this time.
Oh, I don't think Windshadow picked one. I think it's going to be Rainfall.
Didn't he say...
he did not pick
Do you remember NuKLeO? Okay.
He did not pick a map explicitly. So we are free to pick one for him at this point.
Yeah, well, that's what I did for all the spots that just said none.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to clear up for the next set as well is I definitely had a map pick myself, and I think neutrophil also had one, but I don't think the map pick on the screen is reflected.
Pylon and Lightshade, right?
Yeah.
Lightshade, yeah. It says Oxide on the...
I'm just looking at my own chart.
Got you.
I march to the beat of my own drum. Which is very difficult to do when I'm also using the mouse and keyboard.
I don't have a drum.
It's actually kind of funny because, I let the team know, hey, if you want to, play a particular map, let me know, earlier this week. And, not many people actually picked one, but, today everyone's what map am I playing on? What map am I playing on?
It just leaves
I think what we have here is failure to communicate.
Yeah.
Alright, they are ready. We're going in.
Yeah, definitely used to last season for sure. Last season you basically got put on whatever the captain put you on.
Yeah, we cycled through the maps to make it so that we wouldn't repeat maps.
You are watching.
I like the look of this map though. This map looks pretty decent.
Yep, this is a Team Liquid map contest item, Rainfall. Alright, in the lower right, we have our blue Zerg. He is
MvonLipwig.
And he is representing the team of
PulledTheBoys.
And in the upper left, we have the green Protoss player up 1 point. His name is
Windshadow.
And he represents the team of
PSIOPGaming.
Alright. Away we go. Windshadow up 1 point.
Looking at the production, looks pretty standard again to start. No cannon rush, no nothing like that. So we'll see what the adjustments MvonLipwig makes based on what he saw, and what Windshadow does based on what he saw.
Well, last game, he didn't start with anything sneaky. It was when he got his Stargate down that he really started putting together those Phoenixes, and that was what MvonLipwig just wasn't really prepared for.
Yeah, those lifts did a lot of damage. Killing those queens, definitely very well done by Windshadow. Definitely.
Oh yeah, killed queens, killed drones, killed overlords. That really threw a wrench into everything.
Ooh, probe gets away.
I think MvonLipwig made the right call there. Just sent anything that couldn't shoot at air, just went sent on the attack.
Yeah, definitely. He was able to kill the third, for sure. Definitely slowing down Windshadow's economy.
It's tricky to come back from that stuff when, you know, I mean, first of all, you got to start building the overlords so you're not supply blocked anymore, and it isn't until after that you can start trying to put together some more units that can do something about it. I think the Spore Crawler positioning just needed a little bit of work. They needed to be closer together and closer to where the workers were.
Just me, or is the scoreboard editor on top the stream overlay right now?
Yeah, that's we need to get the game up on top. It is not just you. There we go. Good eye.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, better to have things covered up in the earlier stages rather than later.
Yeah, it's like a surprise. It's like a present.
Yeah.
Oh. Windshadow throwing away the probe again. He seems to like hate that probe for some reason in both games. Just said, you stay here until you die.
Monkey Shaman coining the title of this match, MvonLipwig's Revenge.
Okay.
Okay, I was about to ask if that was a full wall up. How their building was just placed, so I think the answer was no, and now it is.
Now it is with the Adept. The Adept can get in and out.
Now that's for a Zerglin to decide.
A wall inspector.
So we have a much quicker Twilight Council, so no Stargate this game. I'm surprised with how much success he had with the Stargate, but...
Well, we may not want to do the same thing twice.
Yeah, true.
Also, a lot of these players want to put on good games. They don't necessarily want to do the same strategy twice, so...
I can respect it. There's an early robo. Oh, I know what we're gonna see.
I can guess based on the information that I'm saying. Oh, okay, that's not
There
what
it
I
is.
thought it was gonna be. But okay.
Drop DTs. Once I saw the robo,
Phoenix's?
I didn't. Yeah, I expected to see some drop DTs. Now, without seeing the, that's a lot of lings on the way for MvonLipwig, though, and he's going a Bane Nest, so this is going to be, I think, some committed aggression, but he went Bane Nest and Roach Warren, and Evo Chamber, and Lair, so he's definitely teching up.
Yeah,
Will he make spores?
Pretty early Lair, looking back at that.
Well, that Lair might really come in handy.
Yeah. But looking at the path that the Robo can take, as long as he flies it straight across the map right now, there's not really any Overlords to see it. And if he can get these Dark Templars in the base, there's no spores, there's no vision, but this is a lot of units on the way for MvonLipwig.
A lot of lings, but he's up against a 2-base Protoss right now, and he knows that unless there's a hidden base, which he may be looking for right now. I'm not sure. Maybe he's just patrolling the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's just on patrol.
Oh, he's supply blocked. This does not matter because he's supply blocked.
Alright, well, he is turning a bunch into Banelands at least.
No,
Alright. Oh, you
Windshadow
mean
supply blocked,
Windshadow.
yeah. So he can't morph in any DTs at the moment.
2 pylons on the way, but they gotta wait.
Oh man, he sees all of these lings on their way to his side of the map.
Now what is that little flying thing?
Yeah, and MvonLipwig's going to get the scout off, but with the scout, does he get the correct information? And there's a attack happening, and oh no, the F2.
Oh. Yeah, Warp Prism going back home now. I think that's going to have to be a cancel.
Yeah, he's going to have to cancel this base. I would like to just see him warp in Dark Templars because there's no vision here.
Yeah, exactly. DTs are a great harassment tool, but they're also a great defensive tool.
That is a lot of being more.
But if you start warping them in on your own side of the map, then you lose the element of surprise.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if Windshadow's practiced this so much because again, the whole point is to get those DTs in early, and yeah, that's a bust through his wall.
No,
This is going to be a lot of damage.
Rolling in.
It's going to be a lot of yeah, there. Oh my god, pylon. Mind you, he's still got enough lings to kill everything, but yeah,
plenty
they
of lings
definitely
left.
went for the
And
pylon.
here come the DTs.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I think that's a little too much damage already. He doesn't have vision yet.
Does he know what's going on? He needs to start morphing some overlords. Yep, he
There's
already
the
is on that.
Overseer. Yep, and there it is.
Alright, and if he can just get us around, they're all together.
Yeah.
More and more damage being done in Windshadow's natural.
Yeah, that's GG. This is too much damage for sure.
I think we're going to be tying things up.
Yep, 1-1.
GG!
Well played by MvonLipwig.
Alright, the score between the two teams is now 1-1.
Those bandits really hated that pylon.
Alright.
Why do we get these players back in for a quick
Yeah, I'm getting there. Just have to respond to... Alright, welcome back. Both of you managing to take a game off the other. Windshadow full of surprises today. Mass Phoenix the first time. Going to DT the second time, but ran into a bit of a supply block. You really weren't able to get them out soon enough.
Yeah, I think the second game was just slap on my part. Wasn't too clean with my timings on that, so that was definitely not one of my best shows.
Alright, still, you managed to get it done the first map. And MvonLipwig, just running through his thought process as he was showing his hand each of those games.
I felt like I was 2 steps behind all of game 1. I was happy to take out the Nexus or try and get some counter damage, but there was so much eco damage from those Phoenixes. It was tough.
Yeah, you definitely put the gas on game 2. I think the build you did with the Lings and the pressure definitely messed up Windshadow's timing, and you didn't let him macro up like game 1. So yeah, it definitely helped you out. And Windshadow in game 1, those Phoenixes, they were lethal.
Yeah, I've been working on that one. I hadn't pulled the DT out in a little bit, so I was a little rusty on that. But definitely should have gone back home and made Archons instead. Just in the heat of the moment, you just you lose all thoughts.
Yeah, for sure. Well, 1-1, GG's, gentlemen.
Okay.
Very good. Now, we are going to be having some nice captain versus captain matchups now. Let's bring neutrophil in here. NuKLeO, you will be going onto the field of battle.
That is correct. I will be stepping out of the production booth and playing a game.
Production booth not included.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think the last time you guys played, was it a 2-0 for neutrophil?
It was.
Okay. So, hoping to get a point on the board. Where have you been practicing the ZVP matchup, NuKLeO, or you just been grinding the ladder like usual?
I would say mostly the latter. I haven't had a lot of Protoss practice partners online recently, and it's been not that many Protoss players on the ladder as of late. It just feels like there was a lot of like Zerg and Terran. I don't know where they're all hiding. Maybe they're all on the PTR, like desperately trying to learn the game again.
Wait, the gateway does what now?
Yeah.
But yeah, that just goes to show you, if you want to get good at StarCraft, you got to find yourself a Protoss friend. They'll come in handy.
Yeah, they're not all bad guys.
Yeah.
Protoss make wonderful friends. And neutrophil, how are you feeling about this matchup?
Feeling okay.
Alright, great.
This is probably the most I've ever practiced for an FSL game, actually.
Ooh, that's
Oh
intimidating.
boy. I like to hear
And
that.
we need KJ and JMPZ in the lobby here.
Oh, sorry. I'm in. But
We're gonna be starting out on
definitely,
pylon.
I put a check mark next to this matchup. I definitely like seeing captain be captain. Always interesting to see. So.
Oh yeah, it's the classic deal where the armies are parlaying and they finally agree just to have their leaders take each other out. Except this time, we're gonna have the army fight each other afterwards anyway, because we're that kind of negotiators.
All right. Well. So map 1 is pylon, and then map 2 is lightshade.
Correct.
Yep, map 2 is
Great.
indeed Lightshade. All right.
Good luck,
We are going
gentlemen.
to separate you now, and then we are going to see what happens. All right, neutrophil is ready. NuKLeO is ready.
All right, let's see the captains lead by example for their teams. This could be a very important set in the matchup for sure. Because if one of these captains are able to go 2-0, it's definitely going to put their team on the front foot.
And this is the third of, I believe, actually 6 games tonight. Then we got 5 more tomorrow. Wow, that's a lot of FSL.
I think it's... Wait, this is the second game. Because we had...
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I've got things laid out in...
Yeah, no, you're watching, you're looking at the list.
It's a notepad. It really should be in Microsoft Excel. Okay, so second, 5.
In the
and then
bottom
tomorrow
right.
There's going to be 4 more. Yeah, go on. Go on.
In the bottom right, we have the red Zerg. And he is...
NuKLeO.
playing for the team of...
PSIOPGaming.
His opponent, captain of the opposing team, we have the Protoss in the green, and his name is...
Neutrophil.
And he represents the team of...
PulledTheBoys.
Well, yep, definitely thank you for keeping me honest.
No worries. And Neutrophil blocking the natural for NuKLeO, sending that probe straight across the map. He is like, no, I am not letting you take this. The only way to do that is basically to send the probe straight across. The only way to prevent that as a Zerg is if you don't make the Overlord first and you just go straight for the hatchery at 15. So
NuKLeO went ahead with an earlier spawning pool and an early extractor, although he doesn't have anyone actually mining from the gas. Oh, now they do. All right.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Usually when you're blocked and the probe's following your drone and you're not going to be able to get it down, you might as well spend that money somewhere. So just drop the spawning pool in the gas and take the hatchery when you can. It's annoying, yes, but it's not the end of the game. As long as you're not getting...
And he also did take a further out natural, or I guess second, if you don't want to call it a natural.
Yeah, he definitely took the left base, and there's a big gap between your natural and your third in this map, so I want to see how he's able to defend that, and if Neutrophil is able to punish it. So that's going to be a very contested point, I believe, in this game.
Now, he's passed 100 gases, but he has not started to research Metabolic Boost yet.
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think NuKLeO just having to adjust a little bit.
Yeah, it rattles you not being able to take that natural.
Alright. Honestly, even if you're Terran and you can just, wait and then lift up and set down again, it's still really obnoxious.
Yep.
It's the kind of thing that bugs you.
Yeah.
Unless you were planning to do a 1 base, in which case you're like, ooh, I bet he thinks that I'm rattled.
Well, he's up 6 workers right now. I know usually Protoss can get a couple extra workers out early, but like this is a lot of extra workers out early.
It's going to be very interesting to see what this looks like in a minute or two on both sides.
Yeah.
We've got a Zealot coming out right now as far as Neutrophil goes.
And NuKLeO is able to start that early lair. He definitely has started an early lair with that extra gas he has.
Alright. Incoming Adepts.
Yep. And no link speed yet.
Yep, it is going to be a Stargate. Yeah, link speed just about to finish, but
he's going to be able to get
play
these Adepts into the main. These are going to be able to do some damage.
Right. Well, I think this is just scouting. He was already shading. Nope, cancels the shade. There we go.
Yeah, he knows. Oh, this is a good surround at least.
Yeah, not bad at all. 3 drones go down, but Adepts aren't cheap.
Yeah, I'd say pretty even there. 2 Adepts, 3 drones. You're pretty happy about that.
I mean, one of the biggest things he gets to take away is a very good look into his opponent's base.
Yep, and he did see the lair on the way, and I don't believe NuKLeO knows about this Stargate. Sorry.
Stargate, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Terran is poor Protoss gate. Yes? No?
Gotta love it. Yep.
Alright, it is
So we
going
also
to be
don't
an
see a third
Oracle.
on the way. I know something that NuKLeO is very good at is his ling run buys. He likes to put them around the map. That's what you see that top group of lings doing, looking for anything that they can just find. And if there's a hole, he will get in it. And I don't think there's a hole. I think there is a block. Yeah, he put a pylon down the block, and NuKLeO's going to kill the pro and then run away.
That's a good number of zealots for when he doesn't have charge yet.
Yeah. And
But
I
the
don't
Oracle,
believe charge is even on
Oracle
the
can
way.
do some really lovely things about either defending the third or just forcing the opponent to head back to their own side.
Yeah. And here comes the first Oracle, and I don't believe there's any... Nope, there is a spore. Good thing for NuKLeO.
Yep.
He got that down. And let's see if it's in position. Oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna
he
get
is
her.
going to be going for a stasis ward.
Very well done.
NuKLeO immediately moving all of his drones away, then moving one back. Just minimizing the effectiveness. Yeah, again, this is very interesting because he's going for Blink first, even though he had a handful of Zealots already out.
Yeah. This game has been very strange. I guess the initial block has definitely put this game into a weird position, but here comes two Oracles now. These two Oracles are going to be able to do some damage.
Away we go with the Pulsar Beams.
Yeah. And
Alright,
drops
not much done there.
Revelation, sees everything, still knows that he's not on a fourth, and right now it's 3 base to 3 base, so Neutrophil knows he's not behind on the bases. We got
Sure,
Roach
yep.
and Hydra upgrades. Oh, what were we gonna say? Sorry.
Yep, Hydra range, Roach speed just about to complete. Blink getting a pretty good way along.
For 6 minutes in, this is a very low eco game.
Low eco and low tech.
Yeah. We got one of the
Both,
Oracles.
46 workers, 47 workers, so... Yeah, I think they're both tripping over each other just a little bit, but here comes Neutrophil. He is moving out with his gateway units.
But NuKLeO sees this, so he's making pure army right now, and this should be enough to hold this.
Bunch of Lings and Hydras on the way.
Yeah, especially with no Zealot speed. We'll see if he has a stasis
Yep.
with that
Yep.
Oracle, but this should definitely
Charge
be enough army
just
for
being
NuKLeO.
started now.
And this is, yeah, NuKLeO breaking off some Lings to run to the other side of the map. Oh, no, he's just looking for that army, so he does find it.
Yes, indeed.
Here we go. There's that stasis I was talking about. And yeah, he's afraid of the stasis ward, I think, at the moment.
But what he really is going to want to do is get a good threat. Oh, that's a lot of Lings frozen.
Yep. But he's definitely got enough army to push this back. A storm
Yeah.
on the way. NuKLeO is going to definitely need to get some damage done, because if this storm comes out, I think it's going to be a lot harder for him to push across the map.
Right, Neutrophil heading back home for now. Revelation being put on the Zerglings.
Yeah, and I think this is NuKLeO's chance. If he can get this attack in before storm finishes. Oh, +1 ground weapons is going to finish for the Protoss, though.
Alright, here we go!
Let's see.
He
How are the
can
blinks?
briefly escape surrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, just blinking 1 or 2 at a time.
And there's the +1. This is a decent attack.
Yeah, Hydralisk are doing a good amount of damage.
Yeah,
Battery
the
is now
Immortal.
out of power.
Focusing down the Immortal.
With this warping, I think he has to back off now.
Yeah, he's got just enough to push this back, and yeah, that was a very good fight. Yeah, you can't run away from Blink.
Blinking on them from their breach.
Yeah, and NuKLeO trying to keep them alive.
Yeah, those Lings just arriving too late to make any difference there. Storm just about to complete, and we're about to get the first upgrade, Melee, for Zerg.
He had just enough to hold that, and now it's going to be even easier to hold with the storms.
Yep, that third base comfortably getting closer to being saturated. NuKLeO only now starting to take his fourth, and we are going with Lurker Tech.
I'm a big fan of Lurkers.
Hallucination intercepted, no information provided there.
Yep, and he's still got this Overlord in a great spot to keep seeing this army. He does see the High Templars, and he knows that Storm is probably here.
Mm-hmm.
Still a very low worker count. Both players. Like,
Yep.
we're at 920, and we haven't really seen those big attacks that would kill a lot of workers, but they've been just pumping army.
They really have, just absolutely picking up on the defensive groups. And NuKLeO just staying present on the map, making sure he has an idea of where his opponent is, what's going on.
He sees the army he's up against too. That Overlord MVP. Oh, this this Overseer
It sees
probably
all.
will see it. And he knows he's not on a fourth because he's got the vision. He's got a Ling up there, and it looks like the Ling's gonna start hitting the probe, trying to get the fourth down. And
Both of them just moving very cautiously. Both of them showing each other a lot of respect here. We have a Dark Templar Shrine being added to the mix right now. So between those and the Lurkers,
a lot of Lurkers.
You're going to have a lot of invisible units in play.
Now, is he on a... No, these are Lair Tech Lurkers, so he really needs to try to get up the hive if he's going to have any chance to do damage with these Lurkers. Because Lurkers are great, but Lair Lurkers, not so much.
Well, you definitely want those upgrades. For now, I think they're just being used defensively.
And neutrophil's got this little Zealot run by, but there's a Ling on the tower, so NuKLeO sees this. He knows this is coming.
Both of them just doing such a wonderful job of keeping track of what the other's doing.
Yep, and this is a big push.
Yeah, still very little vision of either of their mains either.
And the hive is on the way, but 5 more Lurkers, and here come those Zealots we were talking about.
Yeah, no drones to that base for them to go after. Oh, Lurkers are being taken out one by one, though.
Yeah. And he's able to clean up all the queens.
Yep. And the storm's just forcing him back further.
Oh, this is a big engage. Oh,
that is a heavy-duty storm.
Yeah, that hurt. I'm not even in the game and that hurt. Yeah, pushing this back. Oh, will he be able to defend this? That is a lot of Lurkers on that side of the map. If neutrophil sees that, he can be able to push into this third. Yeah, here he comes. And he sees the Lurkers trying to get in position again.
Indeed. Does he have more storms to spare right now? I believe he does.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Let's see, will he be able to take out this third? Yeah, these Lurkers just without range, just very hard to catch this army, and I think neutrophil's gonna be able to... No, look! Yeah, he was able to take it out. And he took out the other base too, I didn't even realize that, and now he recalls home.
Yep. Well,
Oh, it was the DTs.
Yeah, with the DTs.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a really difficult spot for NuKLeO right now.
Yeah, he's gonna have to find these DTs, which he kind of finds them. Yep, he's able to kill them both.
He's got the Overseers. He does not have the speed upgrade for them yet.
No, NuKLeO needs
and
to shut down this fourth.
And neutrophil falling back again.
Yeah, neutrophil needs to defend his fourth, and NuKLeO needs to attack the fourth. He cannot allow neutrophil to get this fourth online, because right now he is essentially a 2-base Zerg. And 2-base Zerg,
check it out.
In the game is not good.
Another Stargate and a Fleet Beacon on the way.
So transitioning into those big-time air units. And this is a lot of Lurkers. But, again, I don't think they have any upgrades. So they don't have the range, they don't have the quick burrow. They're only +1.
They do have +1 damage at least.
Yeah.
Can't take that away from them.
So there's the quick burrow.
Yeah, just leapfrogging.
I wish he would get the range first. I think the range would be so much better for him.
Well, we will see. He does have a pretty good force to try to keep the enemy from getting close enough.
Yeah.
Then again, if you keep your enemy from getting close to the Lurkers, you're also keeping the Lurkers from attacking.
Yep, and neutrophil's going to try to do a counterattack with these Zealots. And I think they're going to get caught by these Lings. Oh, yeah, he's going to try to shut down that fourth again. And I think he's going to be able to do it.
Well, there are some Lurkers over there.
Yeah, but that's just too many Zealots.
That much damage, yeah.
And it killed it.
Alright, neutrophil at this point. They're both still in that low worker count, but neutrophil showing a significant lead as far as the army value goes.
The fact that neutrophil was able to get this fourth up is beautiful. And yeah, these Immortals are coming in, starting to kill off these Lurkers. They just don't have the range.
Got Zealots and DTs going after the Hive now. Yeah. That is really going to be catastrophic if they can finish it off.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the beginning of the end here. NuKLeO knows he has to push, and I think neutrophil just has too much. That was a very good War Prism play by NuKLeO. Or, neutrophil. And that's GG.
Just some wonderful gateways. Alright, GG! Neutrophil bringing PulledTheBoys the lead to 2-1.
Very well done.
Next step, we will be returning to Lead Chain.
Now, with NuKLeO knowing that neutrophil is going to try to block his natural, I wonder if he skips on the first Overlord to get his natural down in the correct spot. Because I think that is what messed him up, and it just continued to snowball from there. He just wasn't able to get the economy the correct way he wants, and I think a very smart strategy by neutrophil.
It was interesting, all the commotion with that probe blocking the Nexus. It seemed to throw them both off a little bit.
You're not wrong. Definitely, we went down in the sewers on that one.
Yeah, kind of just about who finds their footing next. Alright, NuKLeO, yep, they are both ready. We are going into the second game, this matchup.
Alright, now this is NuKLeO's map pick, so should give him a slight advantage.
Let's see what he has planned for this.
I did like the Lurker Tech, I just feel like he could have gotten the high a little sooner and range.
Yep.
I think that would have been much better. Alright.
Alright. In the upper left, we have our Red Zerg. His name is
NuKLeO.
And he is the almighty captain of
And in the bottom right, we have the green Protoss, and he is
Neutrophil.
And he is the captain of the championship team, and they are
The Boys.
This is a cannon rush.
Cannon Rush against Zerg, yeah.
This is a cannon rush.
Yep. So probably going to be going down, trying to once again stop that natural.
So that first pylon's pretty far out. I imagine he's practiced something here, but I'm not quite sure if he just like puts the cannons and the gateways off this pylon or something. So there's a gateway and a cannon to protect it. Okay, this game's gonna get weird. And
yeah, you
I
talk
think
about
that Overlord's
starting off
gonna
on a
scan
different
it.
foot.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna see it. So I wonder, I'm gonna actually look at NuKLeO's point of view. He sees it. He knows exactly what's coming.
Alright, and that is with a gateway alongside it, so we're gonna... So, yeah, doesn't look like the cannons are actually going to be within range of the buildings. What this is going to be is sort of a proxy base for the gateway units to keep falling back to.
Yep.
I'm expecting as soon as the first gateway gets done, we're going to get a couple of batteries here as well.
Curious, because there is a, oh, I like the spores on the way. He's got a zealot on the way. Both queens, some lings.
Spines.
Spines.
Yeah.
I'd never get it right.
Yeah. We're, it's Friday. It's the end of the week.
Here comes the zealot.
Talk hard.
Oh, this is going to be able to shut this down. I believe now the queen pops out just in time.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Robo, huh?
yeah, I like the Robo choice. It creates very strong immortals. And if you're able to defend this and keep your Robo alive up here, then it's just even better for neutrophil. He's gonna slowly try to leapfrog.
Oh, there's a battery.
Very smart by NuKLeO though, not letting that get up, and if he's able to kill this pylon, that would be even better for him. And yeah, he can definitely kill this pylon. That's very well done by NuKLeO.
Limiting how far the enemy can advance.
Yep. He just needs to get some creep tumors down and slowly be able to march this forward, and yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
One of the questions being whether he clicked on that. I'm assuming he did, and he knows it's the robo.
Yeah, he should know. Again, trying to prevent this. Sees the robo. Definitely does. I was watching his POV.
Yep.
So yeah, he is. He knows what's on the way.
And speed is just completing now for the Zerglings.
That is a big upgrade.
And yeah, you said that last game was low economy. We got 22 workers to 19.
Yeah. And here comes the first Immortal out, so this Immortal's going to be able to start doing some damage, but it's also going to have some roaches coming out.
Alright, Zergling's not the thing that Immortals are best at. If they can get a surround on it.
Yeah, there you go. He needs to get these units out for sure. If he's able to get these out, he's going to be in good shape. Very good. Transfuse.
Just keep transfusing. We got transfuse versus battery right now.
Yep, and the Ravager.
I like the biles.
Very good bile. And the Queen stays alive. Yeah, and these biles are just going to be able to keep going. Gets us around.
Protect the Queen!
Yeah. Able to keep killing these batteries. That's actually very good for him. And oh, what a surround! Oh, he let the surround go.
Yeah,
he did have one.
Looks like we're maybe a little bit too much.
Yeah, but he's still, I think, fine here. He's able to keep pushing forward, and with these spines getting in position, he's going to be in really good shape.
Right, NuKLeO with an army supply lead.
Yeah. He needs to get these. I would like the biles to go down on top of the batteries. That's
alright. Neutrophil is supply blocked. He must construct additional pylons.
He must do this now. He is in a lot of trouble with these I would like to just see him bile the back. Yeah, both good biles right there on the battery. Yep.
I think NuKLeO needs to save up more Zerglings before he lets them loose again.
I agree.
Alright, that's 3 Immortals, so that is not too shabby.
Piling that down, yep, very good bios.
Yep.
That
batteries
robo
all
is
out.
so close to dying.
I believe it's still the case that batteries that aren't near a nexus don't get nearly as much energy to start with.
I think the issue here is NuKLeO struggling with the larva, because he brought both of his queens out and didn't make any more, so I think Neutrophil, with these extra Immortals, once he gets up to 4, this is going to be very, very hard for him. None of the Immortals died.
Nope, that's why they call them what they call them.
Yep. Immortals, we put their name to the test, and here it is.
Yeah, I don't know how good roaches are going to be in this circumstance.
If he could get a mixture and get some more of these Ravagers out, he'll be in good shape, but like, now that there's 4 Immortals on the field, I think he's held it. I think NuKLeO was doing well, but I think one too many engages is going to cost him.
Right, he is forcing NuKLeO's army to get him to range the Immortals now.
Yep. He finally kills one.
Yeah.
But as he kills one, there's going to be more coming out.
50 supplied at 34 right now.
Yeah, Neutrophil's going to take it.
NuKLeO just running out of units. GG. Get him in here. Alright, congratulations to Neutrophil. You have moved PulledTheBoys up 3-1.
GG.
GG.
First match, it seemed like that probe getting in the way of the hatchery kind of threw both of you off a little bit. It seemed like once that was done, it was a little while before either found your footing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hatch blocks are always weird.
That was something, Rick Menace was watching me ladder earlier this week, and he was like, just try doing that every game, and my win rate against Zerg went up like 20%. So it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, just tripping someone off early on. There was also some very good Zealot, Dark Templar run-bys. Lurkers, I mean, those were working pretty well, just was a little bit behind the Hive Tech in the end. Second map, that was really close. That was a nail-biter there.
It was
NuKLeO.
extremely close. You were pushing it back, and I think the only reason neutrophil got it is he kept all of those immortals alive. They were so close to dying multiple times, and then once they regen their shields, it just, yeah, it was so close. Knife's edge for sure.
Yeah, I think I needed to morph more Ravagers and just have less Roaches. Like, the Roaches really don't help you out very much in that situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not feel very locked in. I was kind of like cruising. Should have been paying a little bit more attention.
Definitely, you got a good scout on it, but I think another thing also that kind of hurt was your larva not having the queens at the bases. If you were able to like somehow get an extra queen out or two at the bases and was able to do some injects and then come forward with them, I think you would have had a little better shot. But yeah, that was definitely very close.
Yeah, agreed.
So 3-1 pulled the boys.
Yep, and JMPZ, that means you are up next, and you will be facing LittleReaper.
This is the matchup I wanted.
Oh, is it? All right.
Yes. Easy. I always talk about how much I love LittleReaper's play, so I finally get a chance now that I'm ranked high enough to actually play him. So
you get to test your mettle now, huh?
Yep. And he's gonna try to put my head on the wall with all the other old people he's slain. Add another trophy to his shelf.
Alright, LittleReaper, we need you in game now. I need to add you to the party.
I'm trying to listen. I just wanted to read on.
Yep. That looks good.
Let me pause the stream. Beautiful.
And for the record, yes, I'm well aware that SCV Sir is not teaming up against Pebble or BeantheBard. So my list is alright, but yeah,
no
Productions, they have to correct that. No 2v1 this time, anyway. And KJ, if you could join the lobby. Alright, well, we should be ready to go shortly. And just, yep, JMPZ, NuKLeO, do you have any more questions before we get started? We're finally getting a Terran in.
Wait, I thought he was Protoss.
I'm sorry.
I was just seeing if you were listening. But no, it is interesting. No Terrans so far tonight, but we'll find a spot for them.
Next series we get one. But yeah, it's been 3 in a row. PVZ, so if you're a PVZ person, you definitely got some footage.
This is your night. This is the night for the PVZers to come out and hit the town. Alright, well, I'm going to move you into your individual lobbies, and we are going to waste just a tiny bit more time, but not much more. Alright, LittleReaper, not much words to the mic, but in chat says, I am extremely, very, amazingly ready.
You gotta love his positivity.
Absolutely. That kid can type. I'm telling you, those Protoss grow up so quickly.
Yeah, I know JMPZ's been looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he I guess, like, admires is the word. Admires LittleReaper a lot for his, like, aggression in his games. He finds him to be a very fun player to watch. Now he actually gets to play.
I mean, I admire Steven Spielberg, but that doesn't mean I want Steven Spielberg to punch me in the face repeatedly with a full audience watching.
Think of it as sparring, Hyper Turtle.
Okay. We will, yeah, this is all in good fun. In the upper right, we have our blue Protoss. He is LittleReaper. And he is representing his brother's team of
PulledTheBoys.
And in the lower left, we have the pink Zerg player. His name is
JMPZ.
And he represents the team of
PSIOPGaming.
Yep. JMPZ, you know, going all braggalicious with his in-game name of Code A-Champ. So we are going to see what he can bring to the party. This is such an odd little map where you have to take the long way around that center at first, and then just gradually have the infested rocks that just die on their own, and then you've got the gold minerals or the destructible rocks you can use to open it up even more. I'm curious how much that's going to come into play, or whether this is going to be short and sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the Zerg rocks as well. The ways in the middle.
Yeah, and I mean you can make them die faster by doing some more damage to them, but either way, they are on a timer unless part of JMPZ's strategy is to put some creep next to them.
So in the chat we have Joseph saying, "I'm gonna laugh when this kid wins."
Oh yeah, I laugh every time this kid wins, except when it's me he beats.
Yeah, that's a common reaction, honestly, when I show people FSL. When they see like little kids on screen against grown adults, they just start like cracking up. I mean, it's comical, but like don't diminish them just because they're small. They're killers.
Well, I remember an old Simpsons episode of one of the happiest moments in my life was when I beat my dad at something. Bart beat me at half that age.
Yeah. So yeah,
Alright.
Classic LittleReaper. We're seeing his go-to choice of tech, that Robo, going down, along with the Warp tech already on the way. So we're probably going to see some kind of gateway aggression, minus some Twilight Council upgrade at this point. So it's going to hit hard and fast, just with as many units as possible.
Yeah, well, one of the things, if JMPZ is such a LittleReaper fan, he knows more or less what some of his openings are. So I'm willing to bet he's at least been thinking of what he can do to keep himself safe early on.
Yeah. I guess he's had the advantage of watching a lot of LittleReaper's games, and what is this? An early third base? LittleReaper, who are you?
You know, it's like the best gift you can give to fans is give the encore they're not expecting.
Yeah. A little confused though, because it looks like he's poising to take another base, but
that Overlord's gonna see it in just a moment.
Yeah, it's being hit by the Stalkers right now. So
it is, but
yeah, and he doesn't see that Warp Prism.
Here we go.
In vision. So to JMPZ, this looks like it could be that LittleReaper was gearing to take a third base, but he didn't actually confirm that, nor did he see the main. He does have the Overlord perched there on that pillar, so he has sight of some of the gas geysers. So like, but he doesn't have a full read on the drone count either. So this is, I could understand how JMPZ might misread this.
Right now, JMPZ's got 5 queens and 4 Zerglings.
Yeah,
so
he's droning. He's droning right now, so I think the LittleReaper sold the story. Yeah, 1 Roach in production right now.
Not quite able to snipe any of those queens, but he is going absolute ham on that hatchery.
Yeah, it's going to be a kill for sure.
Alright, we got 3 Roaches and 12 Zerglings that are now in production, so we will see what he can do when the backup comes in. Alright, those queens have to protect each other.
Yep, 1 transfuse goes down, but the queen goes down anyway. And that's a fair amount of Stalkers. It's a healthy surround there, but with the Zealots attacking as well. Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a classic LittleReaper match here. Drones getting pulled. LittleReaper is so comfortable in this position. He does this a lot. Surround on one zealot. You can't take that away from him.
Yeah. I think maybe JMPZ might have needed to pull the drones a little bit earlier when he engaged. Could have been
before the queens got killed off.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty.
Common mistake that a lot of players make. They'll pull the drones after their units die, but really you need the drones just there to soak up the damage while the few heals that you have do damage. LittleReaper looks a little pumped after that first win.
Yep.
And Joseph in the chat laughing like he promised.
Happy kid. Alright, we are moving on to Lightshade again.
Thank you for following this
players, they're tricky, man.
Oh man, look at him, just kind of leaning back, soaking it all in.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fun matchup, like, don't get me wrong. Like, ZVP is probably my second favorite matchup. ZVZ is not bad either. ZVZ is kind of a fun mirror matchup, in my opinion. But yeah, everyone's favorite, obviously, ZVT, but every now and then you gotta take a break from it and just aliens versus aliens, man. Like, fun to watch.
Yep. Alright. JMPZ says it's ready. LittleReaper says locked in, like a locked lock right now.
Yeah, that's a new one. And then we get the I am extremely, very, very ready guys as well. So we got 2 ready messages from LittleReaper.
Alrighty. And here, for those curious, I'm going to put the web page in the chat. There is a spot you can go to with a entry form. In the upper left, the blue Protoss, the bane of all computer gamers 3 times his age. He is
LittleReaper.
And he is playing for the team of
PulledTheBoys.
And in the bottom right, we have the pink Zerg player. His name is
JMPZ.
And he represents the team of
PSIOPGaming.
Alright. Let's see how we start out here. LittleReaper, he tends to rotate between some different early gateway aggressions. You know, honestly, the Mass Stalker, I don't see that as often from him. Usually it's DTs or a whole lot of Zealots. But, as you see, perfectly comfortable with that. He's getting the scout in right now.
Yeah, that is a good call out. LittleReaper is a DT enthusiast. I've seen him go for that build a number of times. But yeah, that last game just opting for the Stalker's straight damage. Yeah, worked out for him.
These guys are kind of platinum to low diamond between these two. But yeah, we've been going into Masters more lately, so...
Oh, no, I think LittleReaper is in Diamond as well as JMPZ.
Yeah, that's what I...
Oh, okay,
that's what I said. Their division is Platinum through sort of low Diamond.
Gotcha.
Like Diamond 3, maybe Diamond 2. It depends.
And then those divisions are broken up into even smaller groups that we just sort of divvy up just to make sure that we get like the most fair matchups possible, because like a low diamond player is very different than a high diamond player.
Yeah, so the idea is within 2 of whatever ranking we give.
So, do you think this is a very defensive posture from LittleReaper right now?
Nah, there's no such thing. I mean, he's gonna use those gateways, okay?
He's gonna use them, sure, but like, yeah, I guess like the 2 gates before Nexus when he's not making an Adept, it's a little confusing. I think maybe
I think he might have expected a whole lot of early Zerglings, so kind of completed the wall just in case. It's one of the things. Sometimes you don't want to wait on the Overlord to make its way far enough for you to see what your opponent's doing. Well, actually, sorry, I'm talking from JMPZ's point of view, but Yeah, regardless, sometimes you do want to be a little careful, especially when you've just hit someone really hard. For a lot of players, after taking something like that, they're like, okay, hell with this, I'm just going to get this over with right now as hard as I can.
Yeah. There's that tournament psychology, of course. Sometimes, like, if the first game goes poorly, it's like maybe you just cheese the second game. Or, if the first game goes poorly, like, you could opt to just, like, play it standard the next time. You don't really know what the other person's gonna do, so you might as well play it safe.
And War Bunny is correctly predicted, yeah, charge lot build.
Yeah.
Can't get more straightforward than that.
Yeah, this time we see the Twilight before the Robo, the charge upgrade on the way. Still 2 bases. I think JMPZ knows this just based on the position of his overlords. It would be great if he had more Ling spotters. That would really help him out a lot as well. But yeah, by the 4-minute mark, 4:15, 4:30, if there's no third base, like, you better hope the roaches are on the way, and a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, he already has a bigger army supply than he did last game, early on.
Yeah,
and that was one of the things.
Yeah, that could be a little tricky in this EVP matchup, because Protoss often doesn't make...
a real third.
Yeah. Protoss often doesn't make many units, just opting like to really crank up their economy and infrastructure before warping anything in.
And then warp them in all at once.
Exactly, yeah. So the Protoss production tab oftentimes looks smaller than that of bases. And then all at once you just see everything being warped in.
The Warp Prism is ready, and yeah, if I know LittleReaper, he's going to make use of it as soon as possible.
Yeah, not a ton of gateways behind this, though. Like, how many gateways are we dealing with here? Only 3. So this might be enough to do a little bit of pressure. LittleReaper is making probes behind this, so I think he paused momentarily. Yeah, there we go. He's still probing behind this. Like, if this was going to be, like, a committed, like, 2-base attack with a fake third, like, we would have seen, like, probably 8 gateways at this point. But yeah, LittleReaper would probably want to hide those in the main.
Alright, well, we're going to see what he ends up doing with that Warp Prism. There is another gateway just about to complete and start transforming.
Monkey Shaman in the chat saying it's a hallucinated Nexus. Yeah, you're right. I did think of that Monkey Shaman.
Yeah. It is interesting. There's actually certain units you can't make hallucinations of.
Wait, really? Which ones?
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely some of the later units. Like, I do not believe you can make a hallucinated Disruptor.
You can't make a hallucinated
Mothership,
right? That's not a thing. Okay.
You cannot make a hallucinated, yet invisible Dark Templar.
Interesting.
You can't make a hallucinated Observer. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to share a list with you later, but yeah, LittleReaper takes out the hatchery, then backs right up.
Yeah, I think this is just sort of a symptom of the map vision right now for JMPZ. LittleReaper's just sort of striking from all the basically all the shadows, essentially. Like, and JMPZ is kind of in the dark right here. I think JMPZ might be feeling a little frustrated here, so he's just pushing out with a bunch of roaches.
Oh,
but, like,
the surround!
It's not quite enough roaches that he can really do a lot of damage.
And the speed is only just now about to complete.
Yeah, no, I've definitely been here as a Zerg player where, like, you just sort of feel like, yeah, let's just shove to the other side of the map, like, we gotta do something. But yeah, that was not the time to really push out.
There is a third on the way, but LittleReaper's got it in his crosshairs.
Yeah. Bunch of roaches about the top for JMPZ, but the Zealots are right on top of the existing roaches. Nice transfuses.
We got transfuses going down.
I think this will be a hold, but I sort of wonder what will JMPZ do with it. Because, like, it's very tempting to just push across the map right now, but I think, again, that would be the wrong move, because it would just seesaw back in LittleReaper's favor right afterwards.
This is an interesting situation for him, because right now he is way ahead in both workers and army. LittleReaper did just make a whole lot more gateways, so he's planning to increase his army count, but yeah, this could be a very good time for JMPZ to hit.
Yeah.
And he is going for lurker attack behind us.
Yeah,
Probes being evacuated.
Minerals for LittleReaper in the bank, like, because of that infrastructure investment, like you mentioned. Is JMPZ going to return the favor here?
You know, a third, an eye for an eye, a third for a third, man.
Yep. No, that Nexus was definitely not hallucinated. It goes down.
If he could fight well enough and then take out the Cybernetics core, he could be in a really good place.
I think so, but like LittleReaper was probably going to make a lot of Zealots anyway.
True.
Okay, so some Hydras being added on here. This is actually quite nice fighting into the Immortals right now. I think JMPZ is just taking an opportunity to macro a little bit. It looks like he's moving his army back. It looks like something's attacking his third base. Just a couple of Zealots.
Just a couple of Zealots. He does have some very nice creep spread so far. It is almost the halfway point. Added another hatchery now, too. So JMPZ just keeps finding himself more and more comfortable now.
Yeah, I think JMPZ is stabilizing here. This looked really rough at the beginning, but I think this could work out. This is turning into like more of a favorable position for JMPZ. LittleReaper, I think, is on a bit of a timer here. This is quite late to be on 2 base, even if you're being aggressive.
Right, has to be heavily oversaturated on the natural right now.
Yeah, I think a couple of his mineral patches in the main actually mined out as well. There's a huge gap in the main. So yeah, LittleReaper's income is going down.
Like he lost his 2 front teeth, yes.
Yeah. And insert discussion about PTR minerals here, you know, everyone's talking.
That's right, enjoy this economy while you can, people.
The economy was so good, and then it wasn't.
More minerals and gas, but less workers. Alright, he is moving in. I think he really wants to hit hard. 171 supply to 114 now.
Yeah, as long as JMPZ doesn't jerk his lurkers a little too hard here, I think this will be pretty good, even if these are lair tech lurkers. Yeah, very favorable position for JMPZ right here.
Derping lurkers, would those be dirkers? I don't know.
I think so, dirkers. Yeah, that sounds like the correct terminology for them. Lurkers stuck kind of a little bit behind the Hydras, but like, LittleReaper traded so much of his supply out. Yeah, those should be seeing the GG shortly here.
Yeah, big thing. Those lurkers, even behind there, they're able to keep the Zealots off the Hydras.
And the section just got sniped as well, so there's no answer for lurkers right now. Oh, no, sorry, there are 2 more observers. Okay, so LittleReaper had a contingency plan.
Yep, he does, but this is, GG. Just too far behind the lineup.
Nice one for JMPZ.
Alright, trading wins again. JMPZ, how does it feel to finally get to take your idol on head-to-head?
Game 2 felt great. Game 1, I knew he was going to be aggressive, but for some reason I thought when I flew my Overlord in over his third and I saw the pylons, I thought he was dropping his third, so I kind of droned, and I should have made units. I knew I should have made units, and I just made drones, and it kind of bit me. And then Game 2, I was barely able to hold on. I figured sacking the third was okay as long as I kept my army alive, and luckily that was just enough.
Yeah, LittleReaper, I'm curious. Were you intentionally putting that pylon down to throw your opponent off?
Yes.
Okay, so you've learned the grown-up art of mind games. Got it.
Yeah, it definitely worked because I saw that especially the 2 stalkers there, and I was like, oh, he's going for a third. Okay, I can drone. And then next thing I know, I saw the zealots come in, and I was like, I'm not holding this.
So, random question for you, LittleReaper, since you seem more talkative than usual. Your portrait, you chose Admiral Arun. Any special reason why? Do you just think that helmet of his looks cool? Or do you even know what I'm talking about?
I just like the designs of the Air Protoss guys. They look cool.
Okay. That's all cool.
I just alternate between Void Ray and him.
Yeah. Like the actual Void Ray or the Void Ray hero, Mohandr?
Just Void Ray.
Okay, sure. Yeah, they both got their face covering, so I hear you there. Alright.
GG's, man. Thank you for the game.
Yeah, we are currently, 5-3? Double check that.
4-2. 5-2. Yeah.
5-2, okay.
5-2. Or no, 4-2. 4-2.
Yeah, 4-2.
4-2.
My math terrible.
Well, yeah, this is not my day when it comes to taking notes.
Well, we
All
finally
right,
get a Terran playing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds exciting. Let's get the Terran in here. I want to know what the Terran thinks. Alright, InfestorX versus Crankytoast.
We get a debut for InfestorX. Excited to see.
Alright, InfestorX, welcome to the party.
What's up, buddy? Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks,
How's it
Chris.
going?
Welcome to the
Thanks
league.
for coming along.
Well, I came down with the flu yesterday, and I've been in bed for about 24 hours. And,
Oh, no.
Alright.
But I'm feeling better. I'm drinking some electrolytes. My wife brought
Good.
it over for me, and I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good. I'm excited for this league. Thank you guys so much for having me again.
Okay, and yeah, let's all take a moment to
Of
admire
course.
the garden that his computer is in.
Yeah, looks like.
Oh, that's not a background. That is actually a
That
garden.
is real.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
In fact,
he
yeah,
just touched the tree.
Yeah, can you pick an apple for me? I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I got a strawberry for you. Hang on.
Oh man, I planted strawberries in my garden and they instantly died.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's kind of InfestorX's thing. If you ever check out his stream, he's either in the
Yep.
garden or he's by the fireplace.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
Yep.
to get a link.
Your
so make sure
computer's
you put that
outside?
link in general.
I'm sure he's got a little like cover
And a lot of
for
team
it.
games.
Yep.
Yeah, do you
alright.
have some sort of gazebo or umbrella over it or something just in case?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got
I don't have the stream open, so I can't see.
Lovely.
Yep.
Well, you can watch
Alright.
the replay.
And Cranky
Yeah,
Toaster, we're not taking anything away from your room either. That is a very intimidating upward view. It's like we're
I
looking
don't
up
have
at
any
Colossus
space on my
right
desk.
now.
I see the
desk is
anime
up.
girls. I'm not sure who
Yeah,
they are though.
yeah, you can see my Migus. My sister printed them out with my dad's.
there you
go.
I don't know if you can see
I'm
it.
more of an
It's really
Akino
cramped
guy.
in here.
So
Okay.
Are those jelly cats?
Oh yeah, my sister got me this peach for my birthday. Actually, thank
Yeah,
you.
I have,
Alright.
I have lemon tart, and my sister got me that as well. So yeah.
Yeah, you see, the most amazing things you've got right off camera. So
You know, my room-
might have to just reorganize your room. Maybe with some help from your sister.
Yeah, there's no space in here. This is more cramped than my college apartment. There's like literally like 1 foot of walking space. Is my gamer
Oh
room.
man, yeah, I had a room like that for a little while.
Well, I'm at home, so this used to be the den for my dad, but I
Mm.
took it over.
Yeah, I'm in kind of an office. I don't know, it's spacious enough. My big problem is the vents don't go in here, so no extra heating or air conditioning once I close the door.
Oh no. Yeah, I leave the door open because this PC like cooks my room. I gotta leave it.
I
hot already.
I just I got a 9-year-old. I got dogs. I don't know what's going to be happening in the hallway if I open the door. So, and yeah, sweaty indeed. I'm definitely sweating right now. But anyway, all right. So I just want to check here. So we ended up going with Oxide since Lightshade had already been used a couple times. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up.
So I got one question for InfestorX. How is your ZBT?
It's amazing.
All
Great,
right.
because Cranky Toaster loves playing ZBT. So you guys, two peas in a pod.
It's the only matchup I like.
So
that's a wild statement.
Objectively the best. Objectively
What do you do
game.
garden wise when there are 2 peas in the pod that are trying to kill each other?
Eat it.
There ain't enough room in this pod for the both of us.
Yeah, it sounds like a plant disease that you need to root out before it spreads to the rest of your garden.
Maybe.
Yep, check it
KJ, if we could have you join the lobby.
Good luck, Cranky Toaster.
Oh, thank you. Good luck to you too.
Yeah,
Oh, I
right.
have something to say, I guess, for parting words.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
already have first blood. I killed a yellow jacket, I think, on my light on the ceiling. So I already killed one bug. I'm gonna kill another.
Well,
I thought
wait.
of that one.
Was the Yellow Jacket playing as Terran, Protoss, or Zerg?
I think he's probably a Zerg. Also, we have an ant infestation. I might have wiped out like a couple thousand with the
Those are
ant trap
definitely
we bought online. So, yeah, I'm war mode right now.
You know, my first ever job was replacing electrical meters at houses. Every once in a while, there would be a wasp nest inside the inside the meter box, and yeah, I'd have to kind of run for it, come back with a bunch of spray. So I hear you there. The swarm is real, man. Alright, we are going to divide you into your separate lobbies, and we are going to watch the action.
Alright,
Good luck.
Good luck, have fun, gentlemen.
Alright. I think... Here, I'm just going to make sure they're ready to go.
We got some people asking about our league. Yep, this is FSL, stands for Fun Star League. It's basically open to just about every skill level at this point. Like, we have like gold players, we have plat players, diamond players. We got a couple people who are grandmaster or very close to it.
If you are bronze, we would very much like to have you fill out the lower ranks.
Yeah. As long as you have a lot of other bronze friends as well, because those are actually
bring them along.
If people have grown, like we're
It's just like
bronze.
Exactly. It's like, you know, you find a nice bronze guy to play with, and then next thing you know, they're not bronze anymore.
Never lasts very long.
In the upper right, we have our green Terran. He is
Crankytoast.
And he is representing the team of
PSIOPGaming.
And in the bottom left, we have the yellow Zerg player debuting in FSL. His name is
InfestorX.
And he represents the team of
PulledTheBoys.
And he is doing something very cheeky right now. Let's laser it on that north part of the map.
Yeah, 12 o'clock position. You know, at the strike of midnight, that's when the rush will start, I think.
Yeah. I do not think JMPZ will expect this, to be honest. The question is, does JMPZ know how to hold this?
Well, considering I'm not playing, I don't think I'm going to hold this.
Yeah, is he going to be some SCV?
I said JMPZ. I meant to say Crankytoast.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Like, after work, I'm always a little afraid.
Anyway, just to elaborate, it's a team league, so similarly skilled members of each team get matched up against each other for points.
Well, it looks like he's going to drop the CC on the low ground,
so
this is going to be good for InfestorX.
And he is waiting to scout with the Reaper, so it's going to be all about how quickly he's able to adapt when these roaches start popping out.
Yeah, I know Cranky's a big fan of getting early tanks, and this is kind of one of those games where I hope he does do it. But yeah, with the Roach Warren on the way, he's gonna, this is definitely gonna be fun to see if he can hold this.
Yeah, the fun part of the proxy hatcheries is you can usually bring a queen along with... did he...
He just scouted it. He just scouted it. I don't know why his Reaper pathed that way. Is that just how this... Oh, there's rocks in the middle of the map.
Yeah, so that might have been something that just wasn't taken into account. We do have a couple of Zerglings that are already causing a little bit of trouble. Reaper... I think that might have been an accident, that drone there, or maybe it was intended to become a spine crawler eventually, but it tried to go home.
Yeah, this Reaper will be able to clean this up.
Yeah, the surprise is kind of over right now. It's all about what the two of them can make of it.
Yeah, and here come the roaches, though.
Yeah, I like how InfestorX made all the roaches from the proxy hatchery right now. That's going to make this push a lot more effective. Yep.
Needs to get a bunker.
Yeah, Crankytoaster raises the wall right away. That on the low ground is probably going to have to get cancelled. He does start that bunker, and there's more units in production. Factory on the way as well.
Yeah, and right now that half-completed command center just isn't under attack, so he doesn't have to cancel it until it actually comes under fire. Oh,
so I think,
never mind, he canceled it.
I think the Marines can actually fire on the roaches here. Oh, no way, that's just out of range.
Yeah, the bunker does give a little bit more range to the Marines, but yeah, still limit.
Alright, another bunker going down.
Yeah.
Crankytoast just see these Ravagers on the way, so hopefully a tank will start here. But even so, like 3 Ravagers can file down a tank if they can get within range.
They're gonna try one though. They killed one.
Okay, one goes down.
Oh, getting a little bit of lag here. Okay, pause please. Okay.
Yeah, that was weird. I got it as well.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I think, yes, okay, Hyper Turtle is the referee, so he can communicate with the players.
That's right, I have all the power.
Alright. Players are ready, so we're about to unpause.
Alright, back to it. Queen going after the unbuildable plate there. Alright.
Now with the Overlords coming in here, they'll give the high ground vision for the Ravagers to buy out from the low ground.
That bunker still seems a little bit too far back to hit stuff on the ground.
He's gonna get supply block.
I think so, yeah.
He's gonna have to do something about that right away.
Luckily a tank was started before the supply block occurred, but yeah, that gate is open.
Oh, and another supply depot is on fire. It is gone.
Yeah. So now those Ravagers are just gonna dance around the bunker here. Staying out of range.
Taking out the reactor. That's pretty clever.
Yep. I think Crankytoast is gonna have to be very careful with this tank. Oh, it's pathing the wrong way. Okay, so InfestorX is going for it. Nice SimCity here for Crankytoaster.
Right now, InfestorX has 33 supply to 11, and yeah, Roaches are kind of bloated in the supply they take still. This is a strong position right now.
Yeah, losing those Ravagers has to hurt, actually. I think InfestorX's opportunity... Yeah, I think InfestorX's opportunity was having 3 Ravagers to file down the tank, but without that, I like in all these Marines here.
Oh, yeah.
It's not looking good.
Just barely came into range there. There are reinforcements on the way, though. Plenty of supply depots behind that mineral line, too.
But these Roaches are gonna try to come up, but yeah, without any Ravagers,
Yeah, that siege tank really saving the day.
Yeah.
So, macro?
If I must.
May I interest you in the macro games?
Some of my favorite games are the ones where both players have to kind of figure out where to pick up from after the initial aggression has died down.
Yeah.
And just kind of both of you are trying to figure out where to pick up from.
I always call it going down into the sewers because of Florencio.
Yeah. Florencio is a man of great wisdom.
Yes,
and a man of great sewers and mermaids.
Yep. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, the tanks push that back. He sees double bunker up there. I don't think InfestorX is going to be able to get it past this.
So it's not getting past this that I think InfestorX really wants to do here. It's just keeping Terran off their second base for as long as possible. So a command center did get started here, and there is a Banshee on the way, so any contain that is going on by InfestorX is probably going to be broken with that Banshee, albeit...
And InfestorX, I should point out, is starting to mine from that proxy hatchery.
Yeah. But
if needed, he can pull those drones and set them up at his natural when they complete.
True.
And yeah, creep in the natural. Not enough yet to block the command center.
But soon, TM. And they say the early game in Legacy of the Void is stale.
Yeah, I mean, you never get any variation, do you?
I really like this move by Cranky, though. Getting this Banshee out, he's going to be able to go to the other side, but he does not have Cloak, so it's just a Banshee for harassment.
Yeah, Roach sees it. Okay, yeah. I mean, in general, in the early game, Zerg doesn't have a lot of options against air, and yes, this is still technically the early game as far as what's available for them. The creep has overrun the natural where the command center would want to land.
Yeah,
just one scan and some Gauss rifle firing can take care of that, though.
He's got to wait though. 15 energy.
Well,
Yeah, those Marines are actually quite vulnerable right here. I don't think they can take on those roaches.
Stim
Yeah,
is not
especially
done
without
yet, much
Stim.
less combo shield.
Alright, maybe with 5 more Marines, maybe.
Yeah.
And then with the
They
Banshee
invited
right
their
there.
friends.
He really needs to get this kill
Yeah.
on these.
I think the Banshee just needs to be working overtime here.
Yeah.
There's 2 Banshees now.
Yeah, put him on top of these roaches and go.
Yep, gotta make a decisive move here. Whatever you're gonna do, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
And there's the roach speed. I think he's waiting for Stim. Or not.
Yeah, that's an interesting observation. There isn't a single queen in play anywhere.
Honestly, I think Cranky can take the fight in many places right now. He just can't fly over a Spore Crawler.
yeah,
and
don't
that is...
As you say,
Well,
it.
I'm just gonna
you know?
stop. I'm just gonna stop talking because
Catch the curse.
Watch out for that tree.
what a tree.
Alright, what finish? Oh, he's gonna be able to bio
A cartoon. It's the theme song to a cartoon called George of the Jungle.
Yep, George of the Jungle.
I was getting flashbacks to a show match with Crankytoast here where he lost 2 Banshees and Vials. Looks like he's paying a lot more attention this time around to them.
Yeah, you know, not gonna happen this time.
Maybe. It's a little. I mean, he's being as annoying as possible here.
Yeah,
One Banshee
of
does go
course,
down.
in all
He
this
does kill
reposition.
5. He does kill 5 workers with that though, so that's pretty good.
Very well done.
All right, and Crankytoaster is getting things going on the natural now.
Yeah. He's solidifying his 2 base economy. He should probably tack on another CC at this point, while continuing to make units. At some point, he's going to be able to push, and I think it will be a pretty scary
those
push.
3 roaches. They might have been rallied that way. I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah,
Like-
I love how fast
He
they were
also
moving their
needs to
certain
get
jobs.
his upgrades. He's already got an eBay. Just start an upgrade. Just either one. I don't care what it is. Just start one. You got the money.
This is some nice hold position micro from Crankytoast here, but is he paying attention to his Banshee?
Not enough attention, and down it goes.
All right, I think
All
we're
right.
going to try to push out this forward base. No, he thought twice.
I
If
think
they
He
can
get
stay,
those tanks in the corner.
yeah, if they can reposition
exactly.
the tanks and keep the Marines and Marauders in range of those tanks, that's where the real money is.
I think the tank could deny mining on a couple of those mineral patches actually.
Yeah, well, you usually don't have 2 different players between the 2 of them.
Yeah. Oh, wait, oh, okay. InfestorX dodges his own vial and loses 2 queens. Ouch.
Yeah, he should be able to push in now.
Yeah, but he needs the tanks to go as well.
Yeah, because there's a lot of roach reinforcing. They're about to all pop out. There they are.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
a
both
lot
the
of
players,
Marauders, though, so.
both players have really had a lot of their attention drawn to this 12 o'clock base. I think
know
they're.
Cranky is not a big fan of the macro games, so I don't see him sitting back too much longer. I think if he just unsieges these tanks, walks them forward, he'll be in good shape.
I mean, 40 drones, 36 SCVs are a classic example of 2 players who don't feel like macro is too important right now.
Yeah, and here's the tanks. Oh!
Alright, they take down one of them. And yeah, just the difference is made when the Marines and Marauders have Stim.
Yeah.
Plus
And
1
he's gonna
attack
be
is on the way as
well.
Yeah, the longer this goes, the more favorable this looks for Crankytoast.
I think at this point, InfestorX would probably be best served just pulling everything from that proxy base. Getting the workers to mine from a base on his side of the map.
I think so as well. I think he needs enough economy to eventually deal with the push that comes, which is just going to be a lot of Marine, Marauder, and tank.
No, thank Cranky's starting his 3rd CC.
Yep. Yeah, neither of them really going for anything fancy so far. It's just...
Oh, he sees this too. He's going to be able to shut down this queen that's trying to get over here.
Yep. And that is really bad news for InfestorX.
No, he's going to be able to not lose this hatchery, I don't think.
Alright, you can pick him up with the medevac.
Yeah,
there you go.
Nice hot pick up there by Crankytoast. And just being as annoying as possible, it looks like he wants to drop in the natural, just attacks his opponent's APM.
And and yeah, this base finally falls.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, and a lot of those workers are going to go down with it.
Workers, an overseer.
Yeah.
Burrow being researched. I'm curious how much use that's going to be put to, or if that's just kind of a safety measure for the workers.
I would love to see some burrowed banelings
there's a
in this
fight.
game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he loses.
That is. It's like being able to get footage of a nice spotted macaw in the wild. The burrowed banelings are just so exotic and beautiful.
Well, Cranky knows his third base is heavily damaged as well, so I think this is going to be the next point of contention. He's going to try to get his tank set up and probably push this in, and if he shuts down this base, InfestorX is probably in a lot of trouble.
Well,
and that's
already
exactly what Cranky's doing. Let's see the tanks, they're going to get into good positions here.
Yep. And then it may finally be time for the toast to pop.
Good one.
Yeah, but yeah, that one just came to me.
Yeah, this is a nasty tank position from Crankytoast right here.
And you kept all the Marines in the back, so waiting for the base to crash on the Marauders. Yeah, this is going to be very rough.
Multiple nice tricks there. Just stimming and attacking again.
Cranky, if you know anything about Crankytoast, he loves his tanks. That's probably his favorite unit.
I know very little about Crankytoaster, but I do think it's a good name for a Terran. One of the... Oh, there you go. GG!
GG.
Crankytoaster taking the match.
Very nervous for him for a few moments, but he was able to hold and back away.
Right, that brings PSIOPGaming, and I'm pretty certain about it this time. 3-4.
I think that's correct. Yeah, it's good for Cranky. I think he's been in similar situations where early game shenaniganries have occurred in the past, and he's panicked in the past and didn't work to his benefit. But yeah, worked out in this game.
I remember a game, the Sarange game, where he accidentally popped a Marauder over his own wall with a grenade.
Yeah, and then super late repair on his siege tank, I think, as well.
He couldn't get the surface area, could only get repair from like 2 SCVs.
Yeah, tough.
Yep, well, he is currently just watching the replay, just double-checking everything that happened and what he could do differently. I'm going to give big credit to InfestorX for being one of the few people in the FSL who uses a StarCraft II unit in his name that actually belongs to the race he plays. We have very little of that. SCV Sir Zerg, LittleReaper is Protoss. Oh, there's at least one more.
Yeah, I guess toasters are a Terran invention.
Yeah, well, one of the things I was going to bring up is Sam Didier talked a little bit about the art direction for StarCraft I and how they kind of wanted to go with sort of inspirational shapes, sort of circles, kind of nice curves for the Protoss, triangles, spikes, claws, that kind of stuff for the Zerg. And then the Terran, just very much squares, just right angle, kind of, just very much industrial style stuff.
Okay.
There we go. Go into lobby.
Yep, so this is Amygdala. Next game is going to be on Amygdala. This is actually Crankytoaster's pick.
So, I wonder if InfestorX is going to play more standard or try another build like that. I guess we'll find out.
He might have a handful of them. One of the things I noticed from just watching his stream, he does a lot of team games.
Yes.
So there might be some, some stuff he uses in 1v1 that you I like the build. Very epic, says Crankytoaster. Alright.
He's a big fan of early aggression and early cheese.
Hey!
Like that.
Yeah, game recognize a game,
Yeah.
As an achievement hunter, sometimes my feelings are, okay, win quick, lose quick. Let me just get this over with so I can get as many, done as possible during the little free time I have.
Yeah.
You are watching.
That's right. Protoss have never developed the toaster, nor, I believe, have they ever even developed toast. Mouthless weirdos. Alright.
They also never invented a door.
There is that, too. That was something that's still very notably absent from the PTR. In the lower left, we have the Green Terran up one map. He is
Crankytoast.
You want to do this one, JMPZ?
And he... Well, no, I also
sorry.
gotta say that he is representing the team of...
Yes.
Psyop.
And in the upper right, we have the Yellow Zerg, the new player, and he is...
InfestorX.
representing the team of...
PulledTheBoys.
Alright, so... This time... And check out Crankytoast doing an actual SCV scout this time.
Yup, he learned
And
his
he is
lesson.
seeing that the new hatchery is being spawned on his opponent's side of the map this time around.
This is something I notice a lot from Terrans lately. They like to bring the SCV across because, in my opinion, also it prevents the third from going down, makes it a little bit more annoying for the
Ooh.
Zerg. So that SCV scout is, in my opinion, you should always do it.
Yeah. You can also, yeah, exactly, like you mentioned, you can keep tabs on the third or just be super annoying. Just patrol the SCV at the third and then just wait for the drone to show up and just be like, haha!
Yep, and then when that Reaper gets across, and if it prevents that drone from dropping it right away, as a Zerg player, trust me, it annoys me, so I know it annoys every Zerg player when they do it.
No, that's
The
when you just morph
Reaper
the
and the
extractor.
SCV, good
Yep.
friends, till the end.
So I just start spending my money.
Yeah, name a more iconic duo.
It beats peanut butter and jelly for me, let me tell you that.
In this case, InfestorX does get his third base on time, though. No interruptions there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing it down.
No
on,
interruptions.
I think, 26
Ooh.
clouds.
He
Maybe
actually
28.
managed to get all four of those Zerglings with that grenade.
Nice micro there, pulling back the weak Zergling, and now the Queen's out, so that's going to shut down this Reaper.
Yep. Yeah, I like how fast he took the third, because unless you had an SCV there, you're not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to shut it down. I do that as well myself. I delay the link speed sometimes. If I have played someone on the ladder and I know they're very annoying with their Reapers, I do the same thing.
So, what do you guys think about this map for TBT or TBC?
You know, I think it's a good map for some nice early air harass or medevac play.
I could see that, yeah. There's a lot of air
Because-
passageways. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's, you know, what I call the donut hole. The area that's kind of blocked off at the beginning. So there's some stuff you can do with that. You know, as it gets further along, there's a lot of different things you can do. The bases are kind of by requirement, expanding away from each other. But I definitely love anything where someone actually takes the gold. It's very profitable, but even more vulnerable than usual.
Looking at the build, I think... Wait, no, he's not going for tanks this game.
Hey,
He went reactor.
So, a lot of Zerglings being made here. And a Baneling nest is on the way. No lair, so I assume all that gas is going to go into Banelings. I think we're about to see a bust.
Yeah, and there it is.
Yep. I don't think Crankytoaster sees this at all.
I don't think he knows at all. That bunker will help, but not as much as he's going to need it to help. He is in a lot of trouble here unless he gets some other kind of units out here. Here it comes. Let's see how quick he notices these Banes.
Yeah. And it looks like there's just medevacs on the way as well, so I don't think... Okay, we see a little bit of splitting. But that's a pretty big bump of frames.
Oh, wait, kill them, kill
This is a pretty big clump of Zerglings, alright. Oh, look,
Okay,
those FPVs trapped.
Yeah, all the Banes have blown up at this point, but that's a lot of workers going down. Ouch.
Yeah, he lost
we look
a
at
lot
the
of
worker.
workers.
Yeah, we look at the worker count right now. InfestorX is up by 9 workers right now. A lot of supply depots going down as well. Now Terran has mules, and the base is still alive, so...
Well,
Cranky
the orbital
can
anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
The one time he doesn't go for tanks.
Alright, yeah, I mean...
He does like his 2-1-1s as well. I think he's been working on his bio recently.
Alright, here come more banelings.
Oh, this could be a really
The bunkers
good
are not up yet.
Oh, but the
supply block
base,
completely.
The base is actually walling. Oh, it's not full.
Oh, it's not full.
No, not
He needs
full,
to kill the
but
beans.
still nice. It's still a
Really
nice
well
wall.
done from InfestorX here, man. These builds he's coming out with are crisp.
I feel like it's like a good build for his opponent too.
Yeah. Here we go, a lot more Banes on the way. Oh, these mines. Oh my, that's the biggest mine. That's huge.
Oh, but yeah, the Banes waste themselves on the bunker there without fully taking it out.
SCV is all... Yeah, I'm not sure there, but yeah, they're heading back to main again.
Yeah, and he needs to keep these in the main right now. He needs to get control of outside. He needs to try to get a tank up. Oh, I like what Cranky's doing here. He's floating that command center all the way to the other side of the map. He's gonna be able to get a sneaky base here.
Yeah. Maybe we'll want to just load like a few workers into it before doing so, but yeah.
It's something that I really like to do as Terran. You can, if you end up getting contained, getting driven off your natural some way, you can always just float your CC.
Yeah.
Even more, I'd love to see that CC just on the backside of one of those gold minerals, but that might be getting too fancy.
Trying to draw the Widowmine shot, but since it's 2 full bunkers, those lings are having an issue drawing the Widowmine shot.
Yeah, it's really tough to know exactly how many you need to set it off. Same with like stasis traps. It's tough to know exactly how many you need. Like
it's a very good draw from Cranky. He's gonna be able to shut down this 4th. Oh, or go in the main. Yeah,
he sees the 3rd. There we go. Now it's not a full medevac, but it is annoying. It's forcing Infestor to reposition all his units.
All the way back and having to go all the way around the donut hole.
Yeah. Some of the units going one way, but some of the other units going another way.
He's gonna have to cancel that.
Oh, yep, and cancel he does.
Oh,
Queen's already in position. So far, nice defense from Infestor.
Yeah. He still has a 4th, so he is up. A lot of bases.
Now, I was going to say that Terran does have mules, but now the worker difference is actually substantial, pretty substantial. It's about like 25 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of workers to be down.
And the Spire on the way, he can... And he's got Hydras, so he can go into either Hydras or get some of these Mutas out.
It's quite a few bases to still have after losing one.
Yeah,
a lot of mining time being lost here by Infestor. He pulled his workers and then he clicked them back on the minerals, but he actually missed for a split second there. A Spire's on the way.
Yeah, he's gonna have Mutas. He went for Spire and Hydras, so he can definitely get some Mutas on the other side of the map. And Cranky, he can't afford turrets right now.
Yeah. Now the question is, will the Mutas...
Big.
Yeah, and it looks like, Cranky's also missing some CV cycles as well.
Yep. There's the Mutas. And without turrets, Mutas are annoying.
I think, and I think Cranky definitely needs to crank out more workers. Okay, now he starts up again, but yeah, with the amount of time that he's not making workers here, it's just worsening the economic deficit more and more. Cranky might be in sort of like a post like early aggression state where he's kind of panicked. Maybe he just thinks that he needs a lot of units right now, but given the fact that he held, I don't think he necessarily needs more units at the moment, or at least not earlier. He needs to make more workers to catch up.
Sure. And here come the Lingbane Muta.
Yeah, no Bane speed yet though, so it won't be, this push won't be that potent, at least immediately.
Yeah, the corner base still hidden.
Yeah, he keeps trying to find the third. Like, where's your third? What's going on here? But it's still...
Yeah. And no really good way to get a look into his opponent's base either, although the mutas might be able to do something there. And going for armor as far as the mutas go, I believe.
He's going to have 9 mutas. Yeah, once he gets those mutas into a good spot, he's going to be able to clean up these worker lines. And I think he's going to go right for the natural. And Cranky with no sort of turrets or anything like that, these mutas are going to go to town. And here they come.
I guess it depends on how quick Cranky is on the draw with his Marines.
And whether they fly over any mines.
Yeah.
That's the big question here.
We should see some... yeah, okay, some turrets starting right now for Cranky.
Oh no, does he find the base?
Nope.
He's so close to finding it. Oh my god.
So if he finds that base, I think we will...
Or if he puts one Zergling, or if he puts one Zergling on those watchtowers.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We might have a clash here. Oh no. The medevacs, no! Oh, it's so close. He needs to get those medevacs out.
Yeah, he needs to pull them back. Yeah, kiting
is
back
a lot
to
of
the
mines.
mines is the right move. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, those were
wow.
Oh my god, those mutas took those hits.
Explosions!
He's gonna win this fight.
So many explosions!
He should be able to chase these Hydras down.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, no.
And
This is
just
time.
like that, the pendulum swings.
Well, he does have a lot more upgrades. That is 8 mutas, but yeah, he needs to get a lot of units out here because Cranky's going to be pushing.
So I do think that this could be Cranky's turn to be aggressive, but he needs to be with his splash damage, and he's not right now.
Oh yeah.
It looks like the bio went one way, and then the mines are just
Oh
kind
no,
of...
the mines!
Yeah.
We're gonna go right into the mutas.
Well, it looks like the mines kind of like, it's like, don't worry, I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
He also doesn't have drilling plots, I should point out, so
Oh, he's gonna
it's
be
a tiny
able to
bit
kill
more
eco
vulnerable when they move. Boy, the evolution chamber's just going down.
And no base. That's a lot of mutas, though.
That's a lot
Well,
that's a lot of Marines.
That is a lot of Marines,
mutas
yeah.
can dish out abuse. They can't take a lot.
Yeah.
And that mine
that's
has...
huge!
Yeah, very nice mine hits for Crankytoast.
I think Cranky did it.
Yeah.
He's up
Very
in
nice.
the spot.
It's a good mine spread as well.
Widow mines to the rescue, man.
And he's gonna get in the main.
Into the mines! That's Monkey Shaman.
I'm really impressed with Crankytoast for this series.
Yeah.
He definitely found ways to turn a lot of bad situations around, that is for certain.
His
I've
crisis
definitely-
management was insane.
I've definitely been in this situation as a Zergling where you've done like a lot of economic damage and you feel like you're in command of the game, but you just don't respect the push enough, and then things just flip on a dime, like turn on a dime.
Hey.
That was a good series.
Alright.
That was a lot of fun. I like games like that.
Yeah,
don't
but
see them every day.
Crankytoast definitely made
Cranky
the
played
most
well.
of a couple of bad
thank you.
situations there.
Oh, I love being in like anti-cheese and cheesing. I didn't expect it because I saw a hatch gas pool. I'm like, I know people ling flood off of like an empty third, but I didn't think it'd be that fast. So I was just going for my regular 2-on-1 again. But
Yeah,
thank God I didn't play
and,
mech. But, bio, you need the bio
and
to hold it.
InfestorX just yeah, there was a orbital that got floated all the way to the corner in that second
I
match.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
was there?
that is Terran's exclusive rights.
I was gonna
Being able
build
to
it
just-
there, but I didn't have the
I
eBay.
didn't understand. I was just like, how does he have this much money?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that is the secret. Now you know.
I don't think
Now I
we've
know.
ever had like a real cheeser in this tournament yet. I'm happy to see that we finally got one. Like I like
no,
to
we've had
cheese,
season.
but I don't
We've
choose
had
every
plenty
game.
of cheesers. We've had plenty of cheesers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, wait till you
I like
wait till
this
you
lot.
see Deepu now that we've got him back.
Oh, okay.
Now I know
I was gonna
it's
proxy
tomorrow.
for X, but like I wanted to play a macro game. That's why, because I'm like I want to play at least one. Because usually like I like
Mhm.
proxying at least one, but not both. Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
Cranky
Cranky
Toaster, you
Toaster,
played-
those.
You played really well, man. And
Yeah, thank you.
GGs and
Good
FSL.
game, good
Thank you
game.
so much for having me. You guys are awesome. I'm looking forward to the up and coming matches. I will try and practice a little bit more, and but nonetheless, you played great, Cranky Toaster.
Thank you, and I hope you feel better.
Very interesting
Like,
series for sure. You definitely brought it. You definitely had some fun strategies, and like they said in game 2, you actually had a really good shot, and in game 1, both of those games could have went either way. So it was a fun series. There's probably the most fun series we've had today.
Yeah, Investor, I think if you were just slightly more proactive with your Ravagers and snipe to the tank, that would have made all the difference. If you just managed to land a bile on that one tank, I think you could have taken game 1.
Yeah, that tank was the hero there. You kept running away from it. You had to go for it.
And
I think
the
it's 3 miles, I think.
Yeah, second match.
3
boy,
miles, yes.
The Widow Mines. The Widow Mines, the Widow Mines, the Widow Mines.
Yeah, versus Widow Mines, you got to be very careful. A lot of the time...
Yeah, I kind of flew in that.
Yeah. A lot of the time you could just grab a pack of Ling Bane and just throw it at the army, and they'll set up all the Widow Mines, and then you could just A-move.
Yeah. My guy was shooting his Banes going in. He didn't have enough Ling buffer. It was too Hydralisk heavy. If you want to break that, you need a lot more Lings to soak up the mine shots. And I had another wave like behind it, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to be moving on. A slightly lower level here, we are going to have Pebble versus another brand new player, BeantheBard.
Yeah. And a debut for Bean.
Yep.
Let's go, Bean. I'm a Bean fan.
I'm a Bean fan considering she's on my team. Let's go, Bean.
Bean is also a streamer, by the way. So like,
I'm a streamer too.
Bean, InfestorX, yeah, that's correct. Bean and InfestorX, they participate in, I think, Fight Night, which is where they know each other. And I think they've played like a lot of team games as well together as well.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey, Bean.
Hi.
Also known as Valkyrie to some people, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, only your close friends, right?
Yeah. My high school.
Okay.
First name Bean, last name the Bard.
That's true.
Yep.
Yes, legal.
Or is the middle name? We need to get that
is the
straightened
middle
out.
name. First name B.
All right.
B, last name Bard, yeah.
All right, BTB. All right, and then we got Pebble, one of our very long-time players, also sometimes known as Midgard, also sometimes known as Jormungandr, I think. If you're not sometimes known as Jormungandr, I might have invited one of your friends to the party instead.
So do we have him in the chat?
Oh, here, let me try again.
I see
yeah, here, I
dragged him over.
I see him.
Okay.
Hey, Pebble, can you hear us?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, great.
So,
is that room you're in very, very, very dark?
Yeah,
it's pretty dark.
I was about to ask if the camera was on, but
I see movement. Oh yeah, no, I can make it out. It's kind of like a Dark Templar when I'm trying to figure out where to detonate my my Baneland.
Someone turned on the lights.
There we go. Okay, that is full-on scary story stuff there.
What an
entrance. Yeah, definitely. And BeantheBard, yeah, go ahead and tell us just a little bit about yourself, how you got into StarCraft, what you've been up to.
So I played way back at launch. I bought the CD, believe it or not, and then I took like.
So of StarCraft 1?
No, StarCraft 2, never StarCraft.
Okay, the DVD then. I'm getting touched. Yeah, the disc.
That was a DVD.
Anyway, yeah, go on. It's your story.
Yeah, and then I took a, I don't know, what, 10-year break, however long, and then I started playing about a year ago again. Yeah, so I started streaming as well, and I play in Fight Night, which you mentioned, where I know Infestor. I was very torn last matchup on who to root for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna be going straight to Fight Night after your match?
Probably, yeah.
Alright. Yep, Friday Night Classic.
Might join you there as well. Craig's Fight Night is a lot of fun. And Bean, you're actually streaming right now as well. So yeah, Twitch TV, BeantheBard. But also, I noticed that it looks like your camera is being used by FSL. If you are interested, I figured out a way to actually get your camera split between 2 different streams, so you can use it for this Video Ninja website and also on your personal stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll send you a guide for that later.
All right, you're very clever. All right, here I try to create the lobby. I need everyone to accept the invitation, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright. And yeah, Just, now, where does the BeantheBard name come from?
You know, where does Hyper Turtle come from? These things, like...
Hyper Turtle was a spur-of-the-moment thing when I was trying to join a clan and someone in Warcraft 3 threw in a fake invitation for a different clan, and in order to join, I would have had to wait a week to leave that one, so I just threw that in, but one of my friends goes by the name War Bunnies, so I figured I'd play off that a little. So yeah, I've got my story, but yeah, very spur of the moment. And some of these are, I think some of the best are, actually. It's like, oh, what do I call myself? Sometimes people overthink it.
Mine was an accident. I got a high score on an arcade machine. I typed in my initials, which is JMP, and then I hit enter, and for some reason with this game, if you didn't fill in the 4 slot, it just gave you a Z. So then all my friends started making fun of me, calling me Jumps, and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go with it.
I think some of my favorite game tags come from some sort of compromise because the name they wanted didn't fit in the allowed number of characters. Yeah, one of my... You know, I've told this story before, but one of my favorites is one of the Minnesota Barcraft members who went in all these games as what was it, Eternal Hatred, and there wasn't enough room in BattleNet, so he went with Eternal Hat.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, NuKLeO has nothing to do with nuclear power or with nukes. Go ahead and set the record straight quickly before we get into game.
Oh yeah, so in high school I was pretty into biology. NuKLeO was just like a gamer tag that I made because it sounded like nucleic acid, like DNA, which actually fits Zerg as well, because Zerg's constantly mutating and upgrading and stuff like that. Yeah.
Ascent! Alright.
Well,
yeah, okay, well, let's
we're
get
at 4 to
going.
4.
I know people have places to be.
Yep. Last series
Good
of the
luck.
night, we're at 4 to 4. If we go 1-1, looks like tomorrow we'll be set up for a tie to go into the final day. If one of you can go
Well,
up
that would be
2-0,
exciting,
you'll put your
alright.
team on the front foot. So let's see some
Okay.
good StarCraft. Good luck, have fun.
We're loading into a ZVZ here.
And for those just hopping in, Pebble is a sibling of several other players in here. Fenrir and Chianpon. Okay, they are ready.
Family affair.
Sometimes it is. You know, FSL was originally the Family Star League. It was just a bunch of family members of people who were running StarCraft behind the scenes, and then they extended to Friend Star League, and then just Fun Star League. So that was the requirement. You have to be fun.
So yeah, first map going to be Blackrock, the Warcraft-inspired map from TLMC 22.
It does look very Warcraft-ish, Warcraft 3-ish anyway. You know, very curved, very up and down all over the place. So you can almost picture where the creep camps would be, actually. So yeah, that is cool. I'm gonna have to read up on that. But yes, the Blackrock clan.
I never thought of that. Yeah, I was about to say that, like, there's a lot of site blockers on this map that are like vegetation, like they're trees or whatever.
But
so
you can't chop them down, huh?
Yeah, this actually does look like a League of Legends map or whatever. Yeah.
Yep. All right. In the upper right, we have our red Zerg. She is brand new to this league. She is. And she is playing the team of
PSIOPGaming.
And in the bottom left, we have the orange Zerg player. His name is
Pebble.
And he represents the team of
PulledTheBoys.
Right, both players opting for early expand. Bean going for a pretty early gas.
He also has a drone going out. I'm not sure what she's gonna do with that. Maybe take a corner base?
maybe keep Might have just been Mr. L. Keep in mind, these are kind of the lowest division of our league. So we're going to be seeing some people who don't get to play often, or who took 10 years off. Alright, yeah, it's going back. Look in the very upper right. Try to zoom in there. There's actually orcs there. And for those keeping track, Team Liquid map contest this time around, the 22nd one, this map got first place. It's by Avex.
Okay.
With Washout getting second place and Fear and Faith getting third.
I think it's a travesty that Sanctuary didn't get rated very highly.
Sanctuary! Yeah.
So
Sanctuary 3 got
count,
13th place. How unlucky.
Pebble does not have any gas at the moment.
Yeah.
He can start her link speed, and the one thing that I'm always a fan of is earlier link speed. So if I would love to see her get that early link speed. Start it right now.
I'm sure she'll realize it by the time the Zerglings pop out.
Yeah, it would be
That's
really
one of the
nice
things.
to
Both
have.
of them making 2 queens right now, and quite a few lings on both sides. 10 for Fenrir, and 6 for BeantheBard, with more coming.
Yeah. So I know Bean's been. There we go. The link speed starts, so it is ahead of. Or
Well, it's gonna
Pebbles.
be way ahead because Pebble only has one guy on gas, unless he added another one. But yeah, oh, he's going for earlier roaches though. There's the second one on gas.
And just one last TLMC thing. The top 3 maps, which include this one, are ones that are going to be that are confirmed to be included in the next season. There's going to be some voting for the other 6. So right now, Fenrir is working on closing. I don't know if it closes the wall completely. Yes, it does. So cutting off a path.
Okay.
Yeah, so one thing about this map is traversing between your base and the opponent's base. There's just a ton of site blockers and just rocks that block your way. A lot of
collapsible
choke
towers,
points.
huh?
Yeah. Just the act of going across the map to be aggressive, like you have to traverse like 8 different like choke points. I am like actually so surprised that this map got rated as highly as it did.
It's just because of how it looks, not how it plays.
Yeah,
it's very
exactly.
creative.
Literally that.
So there was a point, I think way back in Heart of the Swarm, where they added every single Warcraft 3 asset to StarCraft II. And along with that, they also created sort of more high-definition versions of all the heroes. But yeah, there's a lot you can do with Warcraft stuff within StarCraft II. And I know that people have created the entire Warcraft 3 campaigns. Alright, here come the Zerglings!
On the way.
Yeah, and no roach.
He just started it.
Okay. So yeah, she'll be able to match the roach production when the
Will she be able to kill the queen?
No.
I think
No, she's backing off again.
Yeah, I think her goal is just to like feign aggression right here, maybe force like a few more units than necessary.
Yeah.
I would love if she continued to scout those lings, though. She doesn't have to go back all the way.
Right.
Yeah. It looks like
A
she's
very
trying to come
important
across
thing
again.
in ZVZ is figuring out if your opponents try to take their 3rd yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it
if she
looks
could
like she's
start
going
spamming
back
out
in.
roaches, this would be great for her. I think she would be way ahead because of her gas count.
Yeah, and now she sees the roaches.
Ooh. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, she sees them, so she needs to start
Backing
making
away
some
again.
of her own. There it is. Very well done.
3 on the way.
And
As
speed.
well,
+1/+1.
yep, not just speed, yeah, +1 range attack, +1 carapace. So she is getting ready for war.
Yep. As long as she keeps pumping out these roaches, she'll be in good shape. I really like how her macro's been. She's up a base.
And yes,
now,
this is a little signature of Pebble. He makes sure that his overlords don't just sit idle, that they follow each other's tails in a very long game of the hokey pokey.
Yeah, conga line.
You know, yeah, you put your left tendril in, you take your left tendril out. Yep.
Oh, she's going with a spire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
I kind of like this. Mutas are just so hard to deal with in this matchup.
Yeah.
They can be.
Yeah, like, so one of the changes in the PTR that they're thinking about doing is giving the Spore Crawler even more damage versus biological, and that's literally just a ZVZ change. Oh, hold on. In the main of Pebble, we see the iconic conga line of Overlords getting longer.
Yeah, I was talking about that.
Yeah.
I refuse to call it a conga line. To me, that's the hokey pokey.
Got you. But yeah,
Choo-choo
like
train.
Yeah, sure.
Bean is taking a very commanding economic lead right now.
Yeah. And she's also got the upgrades. She's got
Yep,
one
yep.
+1 attack finished. Looking at the unit count, she's got pretty much the same amount of roaches. She's up a lot on the workforce.
BeantheBard a little bit behind in army supply, but I think that's going to be changing pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, with the third base and the extra economy, like I think she'll scale up very quickly. In fact, I think she is gearing up for an attack right now. 12 more roaches hitting the production tab. Love if she started. +2 carapace and +2 attack. Okay, cool. Really, +2 attack is the more important upgrade in this matchup. That's when your roaches really start to decimate the other person's roaches.
And she is not making any Mutalisks yet, which I am happy about, because Mutalisks do nothing whatsoever against roaches, unless you pretty much have the entire map to pick them out.
Yeah, you need like 15 of them to hurt like 3 roaches for sure. And she's coming across the map. She's got the upgrades, and there's a couple mutas.
Yeah. So it's not against the roaches that you really want them. It's just the response that it forces from the other Zerg player.
You can also harass workers. You can pick off Ravagers. There's uses for them.
Oh yeah.
Infestation pit too. She's gonna be able to be way ahead of the upgrades.
All the technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think never ceases to amuse me some of the matches where the Mutalisks end up being the only units left on one side, and they're just there delicately scratching against the roaches.
Oh, look at that. So Pebble has had that third base for about, I want to say, like 3 minutes now, and has not put a single drone on it.
Yeah, they're both a little low on the worker count for this point in the game, but
he's
Pebble especially behind.
Focusing on the roaches, and BeantheBard with her 4th on the way, and she's already got the gases saturated too. I think Pebble's going to attack with this roach speed. I think that's going to be his signal to go, and here it comes. But
yeah, Pebble has a lot of money in the bank as long as he keeps the injects coming.
Yeah,
and both of them have done pretty well with injects so far. Yeah, they're the mutas. Oh, yeah, I think that's an overreaction from Pebble. It's like, they're dropping little styrofoam cups on us. Run!
It'd be great if she could click down that Ravager, but yeah, she's gonna get 2-2 here. I'm not sure. Yeah, and her hive's almost done.
Successfully dodges the 1 bile.
Yeah, and she's gonna be able to kill this queen.
Yeah, I mean, since they're on that side of the map, and there's really limited anti-air, I mean, it doesn't matter as much. Oops. Yep.
Good
job. The last moment, and here come the Hydras, though. So, and yeah, that third that doesn't have any workers at it. But yep,
she can start her +3/+3 right now. She has. There it is. Just started it.
And there's nothing. The Hydralisk didn't get sent over to that third, so those. It's not very often you see a few mutas manage to take out a whole hatchery.
Alright, we're gonna see a fight here.
Alright.
It's gonna be a big fight, but this is a lot of upgraded roaches. Bean's got way better upgrades here.
Yeah.
He's gonna smash this army.
Better upgrade, bigger numbers.
Better arc as well.
There's some that are in the back unable to attack, but still.
There they go. Wrapping around, and yeah, she's gonna be able to clean all of this up. And
here comes the muta to join in the fun.
Yeah. Now the mutas can do some damage.
Right. So BeantheBard had almost 100 supply. Almost all the production right now is hers.
And she was able to kill the third with those mutas.
Yep,
So
that, like I said, not something you see very often, but it can happen.
Yeah. And she just moves across with this army. She'll be able to smash and end this game.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of choke points on this map that you could take advantage of if you were waiting for your opponent to come over.
Here she comes. This is going to be Bean's maiden victory.
Yeah, these are roaches right on top of Hydras, so though, like as high as the DPS for Hydras are, it's just not close to when the
well, they don't have much in the way of armor, so that's the trade-off.
And this is it.
And the better combo is just having a bunch of roaches with Hydras behind them. You always want your Hydras behind something, whether it's Zerglings or whether it's roaches. You don't want the Hydras to be the ones taking damage.
I'm very impressed with Bean's macro.
Yeah. She's been
Alright.
Cranking out lots of games.
There you go. BeantheBard actually brings PSIOPGaming the lead.
Oh wow, we
5-4.
took the lead.
Yeah, we're at 5-4.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So these aren't all the matches for the weekend.
No.
There is still tomorrow.
Once again, there are 4 matches, I believe, tomorrow morning.
Yep, 4 more.
Yes.
Starting
Alright.
at noon Eastern time?
Yep.
That is correct.
11 a.m.
Wondering?
Central. Let's get everyone in. That means you, KJ. And yeah, props to KJ. He's doing all the production right now, so...
Always a legend.
Joining the lobby is always the hardest part, because you end up with all these other windows in front of StarCraft II. I know that from experience.
Yeah, definitely
Oh
helps
wow,
that second
thank you for
monitor.
subscribing. Storm and FSL,
Yeah,
thank you
helps,
for your
helps to have a
support.
third if you got room for it. I sadly do not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad you guys didn't hear me scream when USA got to go in the World Cup.
Oh, you know, I mean, you know, let's all get the chant going. USA, USA, US. Oh, yeah, we got a subscription. Hey, thank you. That is SCMoTV.
Yeah, thank you for the subscription.
All right, looks like we are ready. Old school member, hey. It's never too late for an old school member to get a new subscription.
Game 2 is going to be on Oxide.
That's right. How do oxides compare to nucleotides?
Apples and oranges, Hyper Turtle.
Okay, so one has a lot more citric acid, so...
Well, I think, yeah. When I think oxide, I just think whatever rust is.
Yeah, I was gonna say rust.
Oxidation,
I
or like
think-
apples when you left them out a little too long after you sliced them, you know?
I think a nitrous oxide, which, you know,
Ooh.
occasionally I ask my dentist about, and they all confirm, no, we haven't used that for years. Alright, in the lower left, we have the red Zerg up 1 map. She is.
Let's see it through.
Oh.
And she is playing for the team of. And yes, all you old Storm gaming faces, feel free to join in. It's a party here.
And in the top right, we have the orange Zerg player with a remarkable lack of drones right now. His name is...
Pebble.
And he represents the team of...
PulledTheBoys.
Hey. 13's a good number of drones, even, you know, it's not always an unlucky number.
So
I know
is
that-
one of the builds I'm always nervous about at the lower leagues. Most lower league players, when you get 12-fold and ZBZ, it is a very, very hard hold. So I'm curious to see how Bean holds this. But Pebble just spent all of his larva.
Huh? Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of 13 pool myself. You know, follow that up with an extractor and a baneling nest. There's some really cool stuff you can do. And yep, doesn't waste any time scouting. The first 2 overlords already playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah. When you're
And
doing a 12
style
fold,
points.
there's not much to scout. You just send the links across and there's your scout.
Now the question is, when will Bean catch wind of this?
I'm gonna watch her POV to see if she sees it with her first overlord or not.
Yeah, I mean, we got the Zerglings being made.
Well, she will see
And
the
two
lack of
already
a
on the way.
natural.
Yes.
And when she sees that, it should alarm the bells. They should start ringing. Like right now,
Well,
she sees them.
Yeah.
Just all them with that overlord.
I think her saving grace here is probably going to be the fact that Pebble spent his larva, so she has a lot of time to prepare for this, and 2 spine crawlers
Already,
right away.
yeah.
3
There's
spine
not
crawlers.
messing around there.
Yeah. At
I'll
most, she
see your
loses the
2.
natural.
Yeah, and that's
Neither
still
of them
fine.
researching link speed.
And here comes 12 lings for her. She's easily going to be able to defend this.
Okay, yeah, she has more links than a Pebble does at the moment.
That is a good number, and those spine crawlers, once they complete, they can be repositioned too.
And she started her speed.
Yep. So that's a nice position. You know, Pebble, also known as Jormungandr, is starting up on Roach.
Yeah, he does have gas this game a lot earlier, so that's definitely going to help him. But that's a lot of lings. If she sends the lings to the other side of the map, she might be able to get something done before the roaches pop. But Pebble also going with 2 spine crawlers of his own. I got it right, Hyper Turtle.
You know, I mean, in the original game, there were spore colonies and there were sunken colonies, but I guess sunken crawler just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, but this is going to be hard for Pebble to hold this natural.
Yeah,
not have enough lings.
Right, and the roaches are going to take a little while to get out. Still, getting spine crawlers up, so we will see what happens here.
Yeah, he does have the spine crawlers, so Bean will turn around. Very smart by her. I would like her to just go for a roach warren instead of this Bane nest, now seeing those spines on the high ground, but we'll see. Maybe move some of these spines to the low ground now. You don't need 3 of them in your base. Oh, she's going to try to go around and go into the mineral line. I like this.
Getting right on top of those drones, and those drones are fighting, so they're taking aggro.
7 drones.
Yeah. And that's
6 left.
That's one of the early player versus player lessons that I learned after I was done fighting the computer in StarCraft 1. Oh, wait a moment. My opponent can just keep on moving past the defensive structures.
Yeah, Pebble only has 6 drones left, and he's got to attack, and he's sending the roaches to the other side of the map, but Bean's just got more.
Yeah, Bean at this point doesn't need anything but lings.
If the lings outnumber the roaches enough, yeah.
Yeah, the spine crawlers can defend the front. She could just continue the counterattack.
Oh, she gotta be careful.
Okay. Yeah, don't want to trickle in the units though.
Yeah, she's gonna be able to.
Yeah, and there we go. Get a big surround on that roach. The lings do very little damage per hit, but they can make a lot of hits, rapid fire.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of comebacks, but if Pebble comes back from this, he's a legend.
Yeah,
This
so
is a lot of units.
Yeah, Pebble is down to 6 workers right now, but he's not making any more, if I'm correct. Yeah.
Oh, and some Banelands.
Ooh, Banelands! Banelands not great against roaches. They do bonus damage against spine crawlers or any other structures, and they do bonus damage against light. And in general, I mean, she's just getting a lot more mining in, and she has more production since she's got 2 hatcheries.
Yeah. She's gonna be able to see these, like, oh, she's gonna draw them down.
Oh,
my God! Oh, so close.
The forbidden
All right,
gushers.
let's see what happens.
Here they come.
Yeah, I don't want to chase.
No, it's going
like you said, right
okay,
past them.
All right, there we go. There's the GG.
Done for me.
All right. PSIOPGaming is ahead, 6-4. We will see where that goes tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's get our players in. All right, BeantheBard. You managed to get a pretty good start on your FSL journey. Let me see, and Pebble, you're still muted.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
well done.
GG's.
GG's.
You scared me with those legs.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. You know, both of you got your injects in. You kept the production going. First game, Pebble just really would have liked to see you get some workers over to that third, since that was sitting there. But yeah, very, very head-to-head series of matches there. I loved it.
Bean, I was impressed with your macro in the first game. So the army supplies were actually quite close the whole time, but you took the opportunity earlier on to get a lot more economy, and you really prioritized your upgrades, even going up to Hive very early. I think that really, when the fight actually happened, I think that really decided it then and there. So yeah, props to you. I guess all those games you've been grinding, yeah, they've been paying off.
Yeah, thanks. No, I mean, I was just really trying to spend my money. That's been a goal recently.
That's StarCraft in a nutshell. Spend your money. It's the one thing I always harp on new players is if you're spending your money, you're making more than them, and that's really all you need.
Yeah, it's kind of like the opposite of real life. In real life, you're supposed to save your money and not buy things on credit, but like you can buy things on credit in real life. In StarCraft, you can't buy anything on credit, but you're supposed to spend every dime that you have.
That's deep. But no, in real life, I mean, there's the old you can't take it with you. Definitely try to spend a good amount of your money before you die. All right?
Yeah.
Or at least figure out where it's going to go, okay?
But if
that's
it
some
rolled over to
financial
the
advice.
next game, I would be so good in this game.
I have heard people talk about that. It's like
So a lot of Zerg players would be Grandmaster at that point, for sure.
Yeah. So just to bring it up, I have to go, but if we can still keep anyone around, we do seem to have a lot of PulledTheBoys players left if we wanted to set up some kind of 4v4 or free-for-all game. So I'll leave that up to the crowd here.
Well, hold on. We should ask Pebble about the games as well. So yeah, Pebble, game number 2, the 12 pool. Is that a build that you've rehearsed a fair amount?
No, I've never done that before. I was just told I should.
Got you.
It makes sense because I saw you make the extra drones, and really you want to make up to 14 in drones and then nothing else besides lings. So definitely something you can do for yourself.
The reason being is because if you bank the larva, you can make 6 lings right away, and then you march all at once with 6 lings, and you make like another couple behind it. So yeah, small tip there if you ever 12 pool again. But yeah, GG's
Remember
guys.
that if I ever try that.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yep, thanks for
Great debut for Bean. And PSIOP started off on the back foot, down 3. I think we were down 4-1 at one point. And ended up bringing it all back to 6-4. So we definitely got the last 5 points.
Yeah, I gotta say, neutrophil definitely brought the heat early on. He mentioned that he had prepped for the match, and it really showed. Those were some interesting games all around. I'm glad that PSIOPGaming was able to pull it back a little bit. But yeah, great games from PulledTheBoys as well.
GG's, and see everyone tomorrow.
Alright guys, I think if anyone wants to stream, I can host. Otherwise, I will see you guys online.
Alright. Bean's actually streaming right now. We could probably raid her.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead and do it, admin.
Send it on over, GG's, and yep, see everyone tomorrow for their part 2 of PSIOP versus PulledTheBoys. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching.
It's about time.
We are taking it up a notch.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yep. They got you. So
it's each team has 1 point.
Oh, must fly. Oh, 10 workers still down.
idea. That is a very saturated mineral line. Oh, but it hits the overlord.
Oh.
I am tired.
Oh, USA got another goal. Let's go.
Yes, I've been practicing with those for the last week.
He's got his medication on him.